Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Marvel Monday. We are back. Some upgrades have happened. You can see I was gone last week, Steven covering for me, and then the marketing team did this. I think
Yeah, we wanted to make a little nice backdrop
I
for
heard your
everybody.
wife also helped out a little bit.
You
So
know, you could
shout out to
almost
Shannon.
tell, can't you?
There's a touch. I saw little notes next to the plants. They're real. They
Those
need
are-
water.
Those are real plants. They need water. They need some fluorescent light, but they are all office plants.
I didn't know there was a good use for fluorescent light, and then I learned something today.
Yeah, so they're designed to thrive in environments that don't have any or certainly not much natural light. So we'll see if they die.
Nature finds a way.
Nature finds a way. Hopefully they don't. Yeah.
I do want to give a quick shout out. People wishing me well in the chat. I do genuinely appreciate. Obviously, I lost my father last week, and everyone has been saying really nice things and sending messages of care on the Discord and text messages for people that have my number, and even chat here. So I really appreciate it. The support that's been coming out through the community has been fantastic, and it means the world to me. So I just wanted to address that and say thanks. And otherwise, we're going to dive in and play some Marvel.
Yeah, I was wondering, are you sticking with...
Robert's saying my mic isn't picking me up too well.
Okay.
Is it this mic?
No, you should be good.
I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Maybe I'll turn you up.
We also, so the marketing team came in.
Yeah, you should be good. What's that?
Came in and cleaned up all the cords and stuff. So if we look or sound weird throughout the stream, let us know.
Keep talking.
I'm talking. Galactus
yeah,
saying the
you're-
lav is not picking me up.
Now
super
you're way
well.
high.
Now I'm super high. I'm not actually
Mic
high.
Check.
My mic check. I'm gonna read a card. You may flip to the alter ego form at any time. Are we good? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all right. I'll keep an eye on the levels. But meantime, I want to know if you're playing Spider-Woman or not. That's really
I'm
the
absolutely
question.
playing Spider-Woman. So my decision is done. Now, the last Marvel stream we did, we played against Kang, and I was playing
Kang.
Spider-Woman leadership and aggression, primarily because Jessica Drew has this ability on her alter ego side to look at the top card of the deck. So I can tell if I'm going to hit a mental to get rid of Hulk, the aggression Hulk. And then I also get around all the leadership cards that make Hulk particularly good. All of that happens to be synergistic with the Captain Marvel ally that comes with Jessica Drew. So also, are we still figuring out the tech side? I assume cards aren't popping right now.
Yeah, we got some stuff going on, as you always do when you take a break.
Yeah.
But we'll be there before anyone even knows. It's the skeleton crew at its finest, really. We got booted from some stuff, and it got really weird. But we decided, we're going to go live.
Well, there was
because
also like
people don't want to sit here and wait.
We got the pre-stream.
Move your mic away from your shirt. You see how it's like buried in your... Yeah, that's probably the issue. Beautiful, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect. That should solve our problems.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I lost it. So who are you playing? That's the question of the hour. Are you gonna switch? Look at this.
Here's who I'm going to play, Zach.
Does mine work yet?
I can make it work if you'd like.
It doesn't need to. It just
Okay.
looks like it works.
Does
We
this
got
sound
new
better,
mics,
everybody?
which is going to be for the podcast. The rumor around the street, someone told me that we were going to be live streaming our podcast. at
We
some
might
point.
start live streaming their podcast. Wouldn't you like to watch me talking to this nice microphone? Anyway, so we do have that available. I think I'm going to use it for Arkham story time.
You're really flexing. Yeah, it's like, let's go to the story.
I just got everything. I got
You're-
everything set up. I'm really excited
You're
about
flexing
it.
it. I mean, I feel like I'd be nervous with. I remember what I was going to say. Before the stream started, for some reason, the HDMI video connection, when I connect a port to get the screen to show on my thing so that the people at home popping the cards can make that work, was making the signal not work. So you had to figure that. So it could be a fun stream.
It could be a fun stream.
Fun is sarcastic.
Hey, everyone, should I be playing Miss Marvel, Black Widow, She-Hulk, or Thor? For this run through of the scenario, so we're going to take on Red Skull. We're going to kind of run through it again, do the campaign, really enjoy and appreciate what that's up to. And I think that I need to change from my standard, which a lot of times is like Black Panther. And I did She-Hulk with the King scenario last time, and I loved that.
You've always had a soft spot for She-Hulk.
I had such a fun time playing that, but I've also got the We Were Swinging Thor deck that there's some testing that I would like to do with that to try to make it more efficient. There's been a number of cards that have come out that I'd like to try and test in that. I also know that the minions are going to be forthcoming in this scenario now.
We've done this before.
So I have a really do I want to tweak a deck and try to make it perfect, or do I want to kind of start on a new project? Miss Marvel's gotten a lot of new cards since the last time I played her, so I would be very interested in what she's up to. And Black Widow, I explored for just a little bit, maybe like once or twice, but I don't feel like I fully appreciate what she's capable of
She's
doing.
wild. Playing her feels like her as a character, which is very acrobatic. When you watching, when I played my campaign off camera with Tim, he was playing Black Widow, and the dancing he was doing was
good.
It was just a lot.
Yeah.
It was good, but I was just looking over there like I was just playing Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
It's like, who wants a card? All right, I'm gonna play my awesome stuff, and then you can go. And he was just like dancing, and she has a lot of the preparations that interact with the villain phase.
Mm-hmm.
So she plays a lot. It reminds me of
It's a slightly different.
when I
Yeah.
was playing Protection and you were playing Aggression, I think,
Uh-huh.
with Thor. I was like playing on the villain side of the fence. She like always plays on the villain side of the fence, no
We
matter
were-
what aspect of it.
It was cool because we were just kind of like in a totally different sequence, playing the game like completely differently. It looks like Miss Marvel is the way to go here, just from the wild commotion in the chat.
There's
for
a
Miss
lot of
Marvel.
people commenting. It is worth pointing out. I'm not recommending this at all, but I have seen it a lot.
Okay.
Two things that are thematically cool. They said go with the spiders, which is the Black Widow and Spider-Woman.
Oh,
They're also the spy team because they're both spies.
well, yeah. You have to do that, right?
But signing up for a campaign with Black Widow, that's a lot of work. Me earlier saying there's a lot of acrobatics when playing her was also me saying it's a lot of work to play her. So that's not necessarily bad.
Last thing I'm here to do is work.
You don't want to work while you're working. That's double work, not overtime or anything. But like I know the players who are gonna love always playing Black Widow. Like one that we would know for reference is Kendall Bright.
So yeah, I'm not
He
that
would be
player.
a monster with that character.
Yeah.
Which is like I'm managing 82 things at once. He was a stealth credit player in Netrunner, right?
Yep.
It's like I have all these things going on, and it's math that only I understand. But you know that the end result I'm providing the team is worth a lot.
Well, it's
Atomic, this is great. It says, wouldn't that make them the spider team?
honestly, it looks like Miss Marvel. Honestly. Now, especially if I can, you guys will never get me to like
Ben Sweeney,
Spycraft.
this is how we get Steven to like Spycraft.
I mean,
It'll
you'll
be
have
a
to work on
cold
it.
day in Oklahoma.
You have to work on it a lot longer than you did downtime. But I did eventually get there. So I really enjoyed playing Justice this last time. So I'm feeling like Miss Marvel Justice is probably the way to go. I can play it pretty similarly, actually.
Unexpected of the choices. The main thing is you get to keep playing that Spider-Man ally,
That's true.
who is,
That's absolutely true.
you know how I feel about Spider-Man. The fact that we got a good Justice.
I'm going to tell you right now, clear the area. That card
Double
with Miss
time?
Marvel is so good because she adds 2 to the threat removal, right? Isn't that how that? When she has her asset out, she can. Anytime you play a thwart event, it's a +2
Let me
threat
just-
removal.
let me
Let's get the
grab it.
cards. Let's get the cards. Let's go to the table too. Let's see what's up. Let me know too if this is bright enough for everybody to see. Like I said, we did a lot of changing this week. Get
can
the
be
studio
loud.
up
Hold
to
on.
snuff. Ooh, yeah. Feel like I'm in grade school.
We need
again.
magnets. How do they work? All right. So what? Oh, Miss Marvel. I'm gonna go to my compendium here.
So thwart. So I'll be doing all of the, as usual, all of the threat management. If you're doing that Spider-Woman thing that you were doing last
Yes,
time.
I'm not exactly a. Although she can dance, man. What was I? Oh yeah,
Is it Miss
the
Marvel?
Nathan Bradley bet that I made, which is he was saying that he thinks Justice can out thwart leadership, and we'll see. If you're playing,
I wouldn't
if you're
take
playing,
that bet. I would not already off the bat. I'm not taking
If you're
it.
playing Justice, we'll get to see. Let me get the neutrals and Justice cards out for you. There's the Miss Marvel cards if you need to remind yourself.
I do.
Why she's so
I
cool.
very much do. Boy, almost just for clear the area, I would be playing her.
That's a good card.
Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If it removes the last threat on that scheme, draw a card. Remove 4, draw a card. That's like every side scheme in the game.
Or if it's removed too, because you can exhaust to get it back, right? It's a thwart event. Yeah.
Yep,
So
absolutely
you
can.
could remove 2, draw a card, get it back, play it on a different one, remove 2, draw a card. Like
That's pretty sick.
pretty good.
Everyone's asking about that case. What is this? This is Dex. Dex protection.
Yeah, Dex protection. You really liked one of their deck boxes that
I really did. I have it
end
over
up
there.
on a shelf somewhere.
I got it. I'll show it to you. This stream brought to you by Dex Protection.
Not actually, but you know, where's the Nalgene bottle?
I've got it. Don't you worry. Actually, I've got a new one. I've got a different one today.
They sent us a new sample so that we could show it off.
They sent us their Nalgene Trail Products brand.
Yeah, this is I had my Destiny cube in this for a while, and it was like 98% big enough.
It's got a puma on there, or a cougar, or a mountain lion, depending on what part of the country you're from there. Orange, nice blue top.
Are those
there.
all technically the same thing?
Lighter than your average Nalgene.
Important. Weight's important when you're walking around.
That's right. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, they sent me that. They said, we love your stream. Keep it up. Keep
doing it,
hydrating.
yeah. We're target audience right here. I don't know. How many of you guys are outdoorsy or hiking?
We could do a tournament line, Nalgene tournament products, for your hydration needs during a long day of card playing.
It is important. It's one of the top. We did a podcast early on about how to get ready for an event, and one was like, bring a vessel to be capable of
constant water.
Refilling water.
Water yourself. You're like a plant.
Hey, is our number up on the screen?
It is.
That's new.
Isn't that cool? So you can text us here. We threw that up there. There it is. Community is a kind of a new platform that we're into. It's a way to...
It's because we're getting less into social.
It's a way to communicate with you without Bezos, Zuckerberg, or the other guy being involved. Jack.
Although I like Jack.
We don't want... Just give us a straight line, would you? You can text us anytime. We respond not immediately.
Especially when we're live. That's a challenge.
Because it's just a text message.
It's just like a text, though. If you text us, we will eventually respond.
We will eventually respond. Maybe. I mean, we'll eventually see it. We'll definitely see it.
Matthew's saying, for all these jokes, community is thumbs up. I assume that means you dig it.
I think I texted Matthew this morning. Vincent, that's exactly right. Is this like how I texted Obama and it turned out not to be the real Obama?
Hey, I think we might be onto something here. The number of people saying that they love hiking and camping is high.
Okay.
So this show...
It's a prime crossover opportunity here.
Did you hear that beeping?
Yeah, it was from the other computer.
I was a little concerned. It sounds like an emergency broadcast sort of situation.
No, but we're getting rain for the next 4 days, and it is completely ruining my house building project. Completely. Yeah.
Well, if it's not difficult, it's probably not worth having.
That's what they always say, right? I don't care what they say.
Did you read Vincent's comment?
Yes.
My goodness, that's funny. Brian saying how many cards fit in that box? I have no idea. But currently, I have all of the Marvel Champions cards out, and most of them are sleeved. And I have some spare room, for whatever that's worth.
It has a lot of good presence on that overhead shot.
Look at that.
If you're watching this thinking to yourself, when are they going to play Marvel Champions? I'd just like to welcome you to your first ever Covenant stream.
A lot of build-up.
But clearly, this is part of it. We just got to talk.
The truth is, though, this is tabletop gaming.
That's right.
Which is so much of the effort is getting to the point where you actually play. Mm-hmm. So if you're not hanging out and enjoying that part, then it's probably in the hobby.
Maybe you're doing it wrong. Yeah. Speaking of Top Scratch, hey, shout out to Top Scratch on Instagram. Sent us these
this
nicely,
is real. I thought we were on another fake sponsorship thing.
Nicely printed Running the Accuser cards. Hit us up on a message and said, hey, I got some of these. Do you want them? And I was like, well, yeah. So thanks for that.
That's really nice because the little paper slips I was using before were my favorite.
This is my favorite part too.
I died when I saw that. Obviously, just read over the Marvel thing. But it's like if you're gonna print the card, that's just funny that it's like either switch the back or the moxie not to just have it. I get it, the whole Marvel licensing thing.
Sure, but it does have copyright Marvel at the bottom right, you know. So.
Aren't they already, like, just by printing this thing?
I don't know. Maybe I don't think anybody's going to come knock down your door for that. But, you know, I don't know. The game could get huge, and who knows. Can you give me the Justice cards?
Well.
It's funny you should say that,
By golly, I already got them out. I'm going to relook at my deck after you're done. But I do like recently when we've been doing deck building, one of us actually building while the other one's not distracted building their own deck.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Pretty wise.
While you're sorting through cards and things, it's hard for you to like be engaging and talking. But I can fill that role while you're figuring out your life.
Yeah, speak for
yourself. What's your concept here? What are you working
Well,
with?
what you do with Miss Marvel always, you start out with attacks and thwart events, and you kind of see where things are.
And you see because she has the like embiggen to make the attacks better. She has Sneak By or Shrink
Yep,
to make the defense cards better.
that's right.
And what's the
Or
card
thwart cards.
that makes the thwart cards better? There's one that makes defense better, one that makes the thwart better.
Let's take a look. All right, so
We got
we've
the tops
got.
popping, everything set up.
We
This is
good?
golden.
Everything good to go here? Yeah, we look good there. We got Sneak By, which is just remove 3 from a scheme. The main things we're looking at here, though, are your permanent assets. So you've got Shrink, and then you've got the other one, Embiggen. So one of them makes a thwart event better, one of them makes an attack event better.
And Sneak By makes.
Sneak By is just the event for the deck, yeah.
So there's not anything that makes your defense events better.
No, what you have is Wiggle Room, and what you basically do is you play it.
Wiggle Room is the bomb.
Prevent 3 damage, draw a card, and then you can, pop it back in, do it again, kind of situation.
I'm probably gonna pronounce this wrong. I apologize, but Balaz said something that I want to share that I think is awesome.
Okay.
He says, "I have to thank you guys. Being in a small market, Hungary, the country, the distributors here barely get enough pre-orders. I test ordered Kang from you, and I got it in 2 weeks flat. Now I'm happy to sub for all 3 options. That's awesome. Glad to be able to do that, and welcome."
Yeah, but USPS says there's a lot of credit there. We send it through and say a prayer, and most of the time it works quite well.
Blade, appreciate that comment, saying, "Hey guys, first timer catching you live, but I just wanted to say thanks for helping me get through the pandemic with this great content. Happy to be here, happy to have you, and thanks for the kind words."
Miss Marvel's not the kind of hero that actually uses her base stat, right?
No,
It's
she exhausts
ones.
to get the card back.
It's ones, yeah. So we don't need heroic intuition.
Not
there.
at all. Not unless you're playing it on me, but we know how that goes.
Yeah, nobody's playing it on you.
What you do need is beat cop for days, though.
I've got 2. I think that's the right number of beat cops. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to choose between Concussive Blow or Stealth Strike. And I'm not going to do the one of each, because
My strategy?
Yeah, your strategy. Strategy, lowercase s.
It just puts it into the hands of fate.
Yeah, but that's
The
not.
right card will show up at the right
I play
time.
games to get away from fate. Okay, look at Stealth Strike.
That's true
Look at
and
Concussive
funny.
Blow.
All right.
Fate is reigning for
Stealth-
4 days, and you
Stealth
can't
Strike.
get your
Hey,
freaking...
you may not be playing Black Widow, but we can put her on a lot of these cards. 3 cost, attack, action. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If it is defeated, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Okay, so you could technically make that a 6.
Deal 6 damage, remove 2 from a scheme. That's pretty good.
But it only, this is the tricky part of this card. It only removes if you defeat an enemy. So unless you're defeating the villain stage, you would have to have
Or a minion, yeah.
But you need a 6 health minion.
Well, didn't we see a lot of those? Some bigger...
I'm just going to go through the crossbones deck.
I mean, even if you're using, even if it's not, you're not using your little buff on it, doing 4 and...
There are some 4s, definitely. I don't remember seeing a 6.
No 6s? Look at Concussive Blow then. Confuse an enemy, deal 3 damage to that enemy. That's a fine card against the main villain most of the time. I don't even know. I don't know if these cards are good enough anymore.
I mean, Confuse and 5 damage is pretty good for 3.
Yeah. You got your buff out?
Yeah. We're just assuming you're going to.
It's a safe assumption. Is she an Avenger in her main thing? She's not, is she?
Mm-mm.
So do you want the Quinn Carrier,
Sure.
bro?
Yeah. There's a reason I want Wilds. I don't remember what it is, but I'll look at that when I get back to my deck. Do you have it over there?
Yeah.
I only have 1.
I've got it.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, there should only ever be 1 run, right? There you go. Quinn Carrier.
Grazie.
Do you want me to take the Avengers Mansion?
I don't even know if I was playing it. I'm not exactly
I'm
stacked.
gonna play one.
I'll
just-
have to look at my deck list.
I at this point I just really like somebody having one.
The mansion.
Yeah.
It's really helpful on the curve. My draw engine is called Captain Marvel.
Yeah. We don't have that this game.
Zilla is saying, any word on the Flesh and Blood Unlimited promo bundles coming back? No word. We put them in and then they were gone.
That may be
Immediately.
the fastest it's ever happened
It's
in the
possible
history
we
of...
might get some more so you can sign up for the wait list, but also don't count on that. We have the unlimited booster boxes for Flesh and Blood available for pre-order outside the bundle. If there are going to be bundles, there won't be many, and they will be gone very quickly.
Okay, so
Al saying, wondering if you guys have done the Ronin modular set. I recently got it printed as a new player. It looks terrifying. We did. We played a couple, like 1 week, we played a lot of that.
it is terrifying.
But it's been a minute. We'll probably do it again after we go through this campaign one more time.
Guys, any neutral, thwart, or attack events that Miss Marvel needs to be running here?
There's that neutral one that's not good at all.
Oh, thanks.
Psych Ogre saying, hey, since someone else asked about Flesh and Blood, this is my chance. What about the starter hero decks? We should be getting more of those. Sign up for the wait list, and we'll put them in as soon as we can. Travel Photo Lady asking, when do you guys think you'll publish the deck list on Marvel CDB? I'm planning on doing that this week. I took pictures of the decks.
Way better at it than I am.
Yeah, I even took a picture of Stevens just in case you didn't get around to it.
Well.
I was going to do that, and then last week was last week.
Avengers Mansion, yes. Nobody runs Haymaker, right? Let's just look at it.
What is this, September 2019? I did see someone commented on our old Champions list because we weren't streaming last week.
Yeah.
And it's like,
They're like, you guys were awful.
It's like, Steven, you held 3 cards going into that second turn?
Yeah.
Not
I
anymore.
sure did. Hey, I learned. That's the beauty. That's so much of the fun of what we're doing is like learning, get better.
What's really crazy is documenting the learning, because most people can't go back and watch their first game of Champions, or their second, or their third, or every game in between. And we're definitely documenting those games right now.
You can see.
I'm a little scared to go back and.
You can see.
I need to read
play
their
it
strategy
poorly
guide again.
Yeah, we probably need to update that puppy. Yeah, it's probably still fine. Haymaker, no. To the rescue. 2 costs, remove 2 from a scheme. Just imagine how much better Clear the Area is than this card. Just remember that. Just think about it. I can't even run it because I know that I just would never play.
I'm just trying to imagine the scenario the developers are going to have to make that card playable.
Well, actually, I can't do an official shout out because I don't know the name, but there was a YouTube comment, and said YouTube comment was like, To the Rescue is strictly for solo players, where the majority of the time you're adding 1 or 2 threat every turn.
Okay.
And it's the only way you can use like Thor, Hulk, etc. Solo in a lot of instances because you otherwise have no tools to deal with threat.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. I recant.
Yeah, exactly.
I
right?
immediately apologize for being snarky. If you're a developer of this game and you're watching, please accept my apology. That said, who is on To the Rescue? Is this just a random person in like a Captain America shirt?
Well,
No, it says, don't worry, I'm here to help. America Chavez. Who's that?
America Chavez. Don't know, but I'm interested.
I want to know. She looks cool.
Huh. Yeah.
It's got America right there.
That looks like a Miss Marvel art style, doesn't it? Anyway. All right, I'm going to build this on stream, so when people ask me...
Cuthbert saying, will there be an updated strategy guide someday with new cards and heroes? Greetings from Germany. It's possible. I haven't
It's unlikely.
really thought about it in a while.
It's unlikely. The strategy guide is the 6 months of content.
Thomas says, alter Captain America.
You didn't even know that? How is that possible?
I've never even heard of a female Captain America.
All right, Skilled Investigator
Sheldon
times
says,
2.
you'd like her, Zach. Her name is Miss America. That's awesome.
Do you have my Skilled Investigator in your deck? We had 2. I don't have 1 in mine.
Definitely. Because I have Justice cards in my deck, so I would just look.
Uh-huh.
Boom.
Yeah, there we go.
That card. Dude, if you
This
have 2
card
of
is
those
the
out,
card.
and then you play clear the area to clear 2 with Miss Marvel, and we each get cards from it.
I'm going to do it.
You have to exhaust it. That's just, but still.
Coulson, Quake, Spider-Man, these are all correct. Daredevil. I'm going to keep going. I cut Great Responsibility for Miss Marvel. Obviously, she's not the type.
That's not her thing. I think Concussive Blow is good for what it's worth.
Okay.
Confusion, I value Confusion a lot more than I used to. As in greater than 0.
You're an adult now.
Yeah.
You know the power of confusion. All right, 15 plus 5, that's 20 cards. I've got my 3 double neutrals because, yeah, and then Hella Carrier and Avengers Mansion. I just like it. It kind of rounds out the suite.
How many cards you got over there?
20 so far.
So then you need 20 more to be your...
23 for Justice as a shoo-in for Miss Marvel. 26, I think Clear the Area is the star card for Miss Marvel Justice, so I like that.
I'm with you.
28 because double beat cop. 30 for Power of Justice. I've got enough high cost stuff. 31, 32, 33 for the Skilled Investigators. 34, 35, 36, 37 for the Allies. I'm going to go 38 on Endurance. She's got a 5 recover, so I don't feel like I need downtime. So then I've got 2 slots. I can either do the 2 foileds, or let's see, we can sub in. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna replace them with probably Concussive Blow. Now, do I have enough punch resources to make that make sense? That's really the question we have to ask ourselves, right? Guys, I'm not sure.
You're making a lot of seemingly sound decisions.
Thank you.
I'm hearing them and thinking,
I'm not sure that I've got the resources. Does she have any wilds or anything in this?
to do this?
To do this, because you've got to, if you don't use a punch resource, it's a complete waste of time. What do they call that in the real world? Strength?
Physical? I don't know.
Does she have like
You have a suit, right? That's a wild.
make a wild
producer?
for a thing?
Polymer suit.
Yep, that's it. Okay, that's what I need. All right, 2 concussive blows going in.
There it is. You also can store them or put them on the bottom of your deck with your support allies.
Miss Marvel expert here.
Okay, so can you give me the TLDR on your deck? That way when I'm looking at mine, I'm making sure we're on the same page.
Here's what I'm going to be doing on the daily, or on the scenario level. I'm going to be looking to set up.
I can't believe you only run 2 B cops, but I'm with you.
Only 2. You only need 2. It's only 2. What I'm going to be looking to do is get both skilled investigators out. That's a priority for us.
Yes.
I'm going to try to get, I'm going to play
What
my
a
beat.
card. What a mighty card. Because there's plenty of side schemes in this.
100%.
That's what we learned.
Yep.
There's a lot of minions and side schemes in these.
I'm going to do clear the area times 3. This is to me the card you need to play every time you see it.
Perhaps the best Justice card?
Right now, to me, man, it might be the best. It's certainly the best
event.
Best Justice card for Miss Marvel, I'd say without a doubt.
I mean, pay 1, remove 2, draw a card. It is so good.
It's really good. Pay 1, remove 4, draw a card is insanity. So of course, Miss Marvel, you're trying to get the suite out. You're trying to get all your personas.
So you need to set up early.
I need to set up. I'll spend a decent amount of time in Alter Ego.
Yep.
The best I can hope for is getting Embiggen and Shrink, and the 3 personas, a couple of skilled investigators on the board.
Some B cops.
I'm gonna get the suit. That's a big priority as well. And then after that, once I get set up, if I can also get, let's just go for it. Let's go Endurance. Let's get a couple of beat cops out. And then at that point, my deck is pure destruction. So I will be building for a little while, which means we have a lot of time to do what we need to do.
But I feel like another important lesson I learned going through the campaign the first time and the second time I played it, and even in solo, is that you don't need to be in a rush to flip to hero.
Yep.
And having some threat out actually gives a lot of our cards something to do.
Ain't that the truth? We ran into that last time. Dider, hey guys, any reason for skipping Flesh and Blood this week? Well, we just had a lot on the calendar. We've got Crisis Protocol is introducing X-Men, and we're going to charge the subscription for that on Friday of this week, according to the plan. So that means that we really want to show that off and get that on camera and make sure everybody who is into Crisis Protocol knows that X-Men is imminent. That's a huge development for that game, and hopefully for Marvel Champions at some point. And then we also wanted to show off the Wingspan Oceania expansion. We got a subscription for that. That's going to be charging pretty soon, so we wanted to get that on camera and make sure everyone knew about that.
Skytier.
Got expansion, big expansions coming for Skytier, amazing expansions coming for Skytier. That game, guys, it's so good. So we just had a packed schedule, and Flesh and Blood's a couple of weeks away from Unlimited, so we thought we would take a break for a second and then come back in and then we can refresh with Unlimited all the way up to Monarch and keep it going. But Flesh and Blood is going crazy right now. It's absolute insanity.
More interested every day in that game.
Yeah.
I'm still obsessed, so there's no fear of us suddenly not covering it. But we also have like 5 months till the next set. And as you've mentioned, we also have time before Unlimited drops. But I'm most excited after our last stream where we did Sealed and Draft. Last time we did that, it was like, oh yeah, this is phenomenal.
Yeah, and we're already experts at the game.
That's
so
right.
we really don't need to.
But just the reality of like once Unlimited hits,
true.
we have ready access to doing that because we kind of had to stop doing Sealed and Draft because there wasn't any more product.
As did the world. Yeah, I could not be happier with the games that we are curated to right now. It's like a dream come true, honestly.
It's amazing.
It was the perfect confluence of like the right studios at the right time, and at the worst time possible, actually, because of the pandemic. But
macro worst time.
just a great spread of different, very diverse offering. Got Ashes coming back. We've got Flesh and Blood on the collectible side that's doing everything right for collectible games. Really, really bought in, which is refreshing to see after Destiny, honestly, to see a publisher that's just like, we are going to do this. And I think it's going to work. I actually think it's going to work.
Well, I think the past 2 or 3 months, the momentum that's been built from that game is absurd. I've never. It's like the thing needs to happen, but no one knows how to make happen.
Yeah.
In a collectible game particularly, and then it's happening.
It's
and
happening.
it keeps
Fireball,
building.
Channel
Yeah.
Fireball just got involved. That's a good sign.
Green Metalbox saying, "What game is it most familiar or similar to?" To me, it's somewhere between, like mechanically, it feels somewhat like Destiny. It's got that same back and forth vibe. It's also got a little more intensity in like the Thrones lane,
Yeah.
where it's like I'm going at you
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah.
But at the same time, it's totally fresh. So they're doing things. One of the biggest things about that game is that you start strong and you get weaker throughout the fight, instead of like building this like insane board. So the game state actually gets more condensed as you go instead of wider.
It doesn't add a bunch of recurring information like most games where it's like, okay, now you have 7 locations out. I need to know that you can do this, this, this. It actually trims down as you go, which is really cool. Dydra actually saying it keeps returning me to Netrunner without having anything obviously in common. There is a tempo to it that feels very Netrunner-y. It's like
And taking your chances.
you have
Like
one
taking your
window
runs.
and you have to know when it's time to hit the gas. But it's super fun. It's a super fun game. And if this sounds interesting to you, choose a hero. Choose what gear you want to start with and play. You have 4 slots. You have an arm slot, a leg slot, a helmet slot, and a chest slot. You choose what gear you want to bring to the game. And then you choose what weapons you want to put on that hero. And then you build a deck of 60 cards and then you play. Like that alone to me is just like, well, that's cool. I like the idea of bringing in all of that to the table. The deck building over time is going to get super interesting because of that. Okay. I've done it. My deck is done. Never to be posted again.
Never to be seen, thought of, posted, talked
Here's the deal
about.
with, come on. Yeah, it's like, make sure you're running clear the area and beat cops to me. And then, past that, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Just figuring it out. I'm gonna put these here for now.
Do we have a place for these?
We do.
Do you want me to actually
My
just
tome. Here you go. Don't mind me.
put them in the tome?
You can leave the neutrals out.
Put it in the tome. And here's She-Hulk, too.
Great. Just what I wanted.
Does everyone have the friend that's organized? I can't tell if that's you or not, Zach. I think it is. Certainly for the games, it is.
I'm still not sure if that's you or not, Zach. That's so funny.
Here's the neutrals. You want these?
Hold on. You can just leave them there for a
All
second.
right, leave you the
We're
neutrals.
just taking our time.
You need the justice cards?
No. No, those can stay.
Take those.
I'll just put them right here on top of the news. All right.
Thank you, Liam.
gonna move
Saying
this
studio
for a
looks
second.
sick, guys. Hope you both are well. My condolences to Zach.
Thank you.
LOL, the coffee press. Where's the coffee press? Right over here. It's there.
Okay, so let's remind ourselves what was going on in this deck really quick.
Okay.
So-
Well, you were playing leadership, and I remember that being a good thing.
Always good.
Yeah, I remember that one being particularly notable.
So Spider-Woman, we look at Jessica Drew. She's got the ability to look at the top card of the deck, which is good.
So it was a Hulk deck, though. Let's face
It's
it.
definitely a Hulk deck.
It's a Hulk deck.
Whole Captain Marvel deck. And then when she's flipped over into Spider-Woman, every time I play an aspect card, she gets +1/+1/+1. So technically, she could have a stat line of 5 across the board for a round, including defense. So then her signature pool includes a card from every aspect. Pheromones is super good. 2 cost. I love this. It stuns and confuses.
Mm-hmm.
Finesse is a resource card. That's how I generate my wilds.
What's that? Is that Bruno Mars on there? It's a finesse joke.
Where?
It's a song.
Sorry.
That thing never left the runway. It was grounded the whole time. It put the flags up. It's like, well, nobody's
Goodness,
moving.
That's so funny. Also, I'm just reading back through all this because it's been there's cobwebs in my head. Inconspicuous, remove a total of 3 threat from among schemes in play. That's so good. 1 for 3, and I can spread it across. Get out of town.
Yeah, all your cards are good.
Contaminant immunity. This is also good. Heal 3 and get a tough status token. And then Venom Blast is the aggression card. Deal 5 damage for 2.
It's just a better haymaker.
That's so good.
Now, technically, Miss Marvel can do the exact same thing with the embiggened haymaker. It
Yep.
just happens to be 2 cards. It's the only difference.
That is the only difference, I guess. And then 3 self-propelled glides, which it just means I get aerial and I can ready. So that's generic, just good cards.
I love the self-propelled glide aerial plus the get over here. That's cool, man.
Just the mega turn.
Yeah.
And then I have the Jessica Drew's apartment, which is I can look at the top 5 cards for an aspect card and add it to my hand. So it's basically a draw. And then Captain Marvel is probably the best card in the game. Mm-hmm. Hulk's better. I outlined that last time. I did the math on it.
Well, it's better if you hit it every time.
Well, I'm in the business of
I
hitting.
haven't seen it happen once.
You haven't seen an every time hit? We're going to track it throughout this campaign. We're going to
Okay.
see how much value he adds for his cost.
I'm with it.
I remember Spider-Girl being fine. A 2-cost ally is good. Right?
Yeah, that's Quake for me. It's like you're just basically saying I don't have to go down to Alter Ego and recover.
Yeah. And then Valkyrie is also pure value.
Yeah.
She's so good. And then, of course, Hawkeye and Falcon. Now, notably, I didn't have Squirrel Girl or Maria Hill because they're both mental resources.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bridge I'm going to have to recross and make sure I...
For not having many in there, you seem to hit them fairly often. Like, if I'm not misremembering. Yeah, Kang.
You know, it's what happened. I have a decent number. Let's actually count how many I have. So...
Do you need that combat training, though? You were giving that to me, so you can cut that. That's She-Hulk.
I was giving that
Yeah,
to you.
no thanks.
This is no longer needed. But I have to be careful. I have to have this... So, Spider-Woman can run 2 aspects, but I have to keep it balanced between the 2,
Yeah.
literally.
Can we just actually ask, maybe the stream knows better, have you ever seen Zach actually play and use Quinjet?
It's the idea that matters.
I've never seen, it's always not getting played, or if it is getting played, it's not getting used. Right? Am I wrong? When's the last time you remember actually putting something in with Quinjet?
I do that all the time.
I'm going to check your discard pile after every reshuffle and just
I
take a
think
look.
it's worth 1.
Did you put Goliath in there?
I haven't, no.
That seems like something you should do.
Yeah, because I have all the ready tech.
You can use Quinjet to get rid of the experimental weapons. It's a lightning resource, probably.
It is.
Yeah. Prepare to Game says, I usually play heroic, so I never use Quinjet. It's too slow.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I remember feeling that way.
Yeah. But we've got a whole campaign to use it. We've got plenty of time here.
You just need 1. Hold on.
You're going to leave, I think you leave Get Over. I mean, what would you change?
I like
were you,
Goliath.
were you displeased?
It's going to be loud. The downside of this box.
Hey, I'm going to get on this good mic, and it is an SM7B, whoever said that.
Someone's paying attention. Let's just look.
Look like I'm on talk radio now. Look at me, I'm Joe Rogan. Hey, can you guys tell the difference in the quality coming through here? We've got it compressed a little bit because of the streaming, of course. But is my voice nicer to listen to right now? If I were talking about Marvel Champions and cards like Sky Cycle and Squirrel Girl, are you more likely to buy things from us because it sounds better?
I think that's exactly how that works. Audio quality equals sales.
This is how our podcast is going to sound now.
Shout out to everyone.
Shout out to everybody out
specifically
there.
our content members, but also everyone. That's what made that possible.
That's right. Yeah. These microphones are fairly expensive. I think they're like $400. And we got the old cloud lifter, the old preamp.
Chris Hudson saying, "Oh, so good."
Preamp for a preamp. Now we could.
Boo Boo Bucci says, "Very soothing voice."
Hello, Boo Boo Bucci. It's a lot of bees. We could technically do some fun things with these mics. You know, like
Go on.
if I'm like right here, this is not terribly awkward. I just don't like, I've got this big shadow. We could kind of reverse it up a little bit.
Could you mount it?
No, we don't want to do it like that. We got a professional grade. Today on NPR, a personal story about something you only tangentially care about. Stay tuned for the next hour as we talk about it in depth.
Isn't that accurate though?
It's so accurate.
I
I'm
love
mildly
NPR, by the
interested in
way.
this, but I'm not really looking for an hour of it. I think we're going to do this for Arkham Story Time. We might also live stream the cast. At this point, we've got the mics set up. We've got cameras. We may as well just
hit a button and we're live.
we don't ever edit it, so
Except that one
we
time.
may as well do it. We could also launch
when you
the
went off on a tirade.
ASMR portion of our channel.
What's that short for?
I don't know. It might be dirty, but I know it just means that
Speaking of edits,
some strange. It's when you make strange noises that some people really enjoy.
I think the only downside of streaming the cast, I'd be curious to what everyone listening now says in terms of the desire for that or not. The downside is that I feel like if I'm watching chat during a cast, there's an intimacy to the audio recording when we're not live.
That's true. Whenever we're staring into each other's eyes and just talking to each other. We rarely get to do it anymore because you guys
Matthew
are always
It says this toss in life.
always busting in on the party. All right, that's enough of that.
I also realized I can change.
Glad to know it can be utilized quickly, though. Total correct. Sick ogre. When you're with the mic boom, it's like you're engaged with the mic instead of Zach and the table. That's correct. That's why we like the labs for this kind of a production.
All right, so the first big change that's going to happen is that previously I couldn't play the She-Hulk ally because you were playing She-Hulk.
That's right.
But
Now you
She-Hulk in a I'm going to ready
can. Ooh.
situation, best case is she already has 2 damage on her, so she gets +1 attack for each damage token on her. So the first swing is a 3 damage attack, then she readies and you get to make a 4 immediately. And if I have something like Team Train out, she gets an extra swing with the extra health.
Yeah, with team training, it's just too
It's
good.
still good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop combat training for that She-Hulk.
Shelton Wyndham, by the way, answering the questions that matter. Autonomous sensory meridian response. It's like where your hair stands up when you hear something interesting. I think it's good, though, right? People are into it. I don't know. It's in that weird corner of the internet that people are into, but like
I figured
a little
out
too much sometimes.
I figured out why I wasn't running Goliath.
Mental
You got
resource.
that mental
Now,
resource.
how in the world is Goliath a mental resource? Isn't he super strong?
I would assume by the name and his abilities.
Because you
that
get
that's the case.
+4 attack? Or is it a brain kind of strength?
The best kind, honestly.
Corey, I've got my brain strength is unbelievable. Corey Deere says, "Hello, friends. I've finally arrived. Is it finally time for Protection Leadership Sky Cycle Spider Woman?"
It's Spider Woman and it's leadership, but it's
not
currently
protection, though.
aggression because of
You can switch between them
Hulk.
if you want.
I think before this campaign's over, I might try all the various flavors.
There we go. See, my lore knowledge is underwhelming because I've only watched a few of the movies. Green Metal Box, Shelton, Michael, everyone's saying he's a scientist. So I guess the +4 buff that you're getting is like there's been some kind of invention that is now going to make things happen. And an inventor, says Michael.
Which makes sense.
Yep.
In the lab.
David Whitfield, good morning to you. Always like seeing you pop in about this time. You can tell, yeah, we've upgraded. We got some plants in here. The air is more pure. I can really feel it. Looks nice. A Flesh and Blood book back there.
Studio.
I didn't even unwrap it because I wasn't sure. It was in your office, and I was like, I don't want to mess with this.
That was in my office?
No, maybe it was up on the organized play stuff. But you have one, right?
Yeah.
I was
not
gonna-
that one.
I was
have
gonna-
one that's open.
I was gonna have you bring the open one, and I would sub it out for the unopened one.
It's kind of a little more tantalizing that it's just sealed back there.
Okay. Could we sell that for thousands of dollars?
I don't know.
Probably
I
not.
try not to look.
David Vedra says, "Can I suggest several bookshelves of games in the background?" LOL. David, that's great. Hey, good to see you too.
You can suggest it.
in the chat there.
All right, so She-Hulk's in. I don't know.
Shout out to Curvin55 here. First time I'm checking your content live. Love it.
How many Avengers you got?
How many
in the
Avengers
deck?
do I have?
Mhm.
Excuse me. There's not going to be any Avengers here. Like, none worth having.
Great.
Yeah. Spider-Man. I guess I should have known that one off the bat.
There's an Avenger.
Quake.
2.
Yeah, so far so good. Nope, that's it. 2. Not enough.
Okay.
I'm more of a defender champion kind of person.
I think I'm good where I'm at.
Oh, he's using Pym particles. So Goliath is from the Ant-Man Wasp section of comicry.
Interesting. I'm keeping a Quinjet just to prove you wrong.
But yet you'll prove me right. Somehow I just know it.
Well, one of us is going to be right, and it'll be great.
That is usually how that works.
It's okay if you win. I
Yeah,
won't be
isn't
too
that really
upset.
what adulthood is learning that lesson?
But it's okay for other people to do something
It's
good.
okay for other people to win unless it's something I'm really interested in winning. Yeah, we'll get like a counter, something to say. Zach has played the Quinjet. It's not even about playing it. It's about have you played it and used it.
And did it go well?
And in the games that Zach plays it, despite me, do we also just lose because it was the wrong play? Also a good question.
We will find out.
All this and more coming up in our Rise of Red Skull campaign playthrough. Let's start working on it. Are you ready for the setup?
Yeah, 1 second. This is a comment worth reading. Ben ZDC saying, by the way, I got my first Cosmic board and tokens last week, and I love it. So very well made. Now I just have to convince the rest of my crew to buy in, which is a no-brainer. And be gone with those dials.
Awesome. Glad you love it. Yeah, glad you love it. I'm a big fan as well.
Phil and Ray saying, got my Ant-Man subscription email today. So excited. Yeah, I'm super excited. That's next week.
It's next week. We got to get to work on that big Cosmic board.
The gigantic
The
ant-sized board.
Inspired by ants. Attack on Mount Athena. We've got 2 and 3 in there. You got them.
I have that whole stack ready. It's here.
Did you do all the modular
It's
counter
printed
stats?
wrong. It's correct in the book.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
You got the experimental weapons deck? Is that what this is?
That is what that is.
Boom. Somebody was here early. Overachiever.
Well,
Crossbones. When revealed, search the encounter deck for the machine gun and attach it to Crossbones. So you start with the machine gun, yeah?
Yep.
Is that experimental? No, that's time tested. Nothing experimental about a machine gun.
it's just in his deck.
Boom.
Yeah, no experiments here.
No, yeah. Yeah, we think this works
And it comes
pretty well.
with 4 counters on it, right?
Yeah. And then Attack on Mount Athena, 1B. Hold on, I'll give you a taste here.
You may back. I don't know. You might need to back up a second.
Deploy the microphone. Avengers Tower. Avengers, come in. This is Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury's projected head says Project Pegasus is under attack. A slew of heroes saying, Director Fury, what's wrong? Well, an army of Hydra soldiers has laid siege to the facility. Crossbones is leading the assault. We need you there now. Captain America, tell your men to hold the line, Fury. The Avengers are on their way. Crossbones is leading an army of Hydra soldiers in a direct assault on the Project Pegasus facility and the Adirondack Mountains. Bummer.
It's a bummer, man. There's a paragraph here for you, too.
Crossbones is attacking the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains with a small army of Hydra troops. The S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers stationed there fight desperately to protect the facility, but they're being overwhelmed by Hydra's blitzkrieg assault. They need your help to stop Crossbones from capturing the experimental weapons being developed in the Pegasus Labs, or should I say PEGASUS Labs.
All caps.
All caps. The Hydra assault and weapon master sets can be removed from this scenario and or added to other scenarios when using the customization rules.
Chat loves how much fun you're having with these mics.
I
Also,
love
Corey
it.
says it's so clean.
I've been waiting for this for probably 10 plus years. This has been a goal of ours,
We made it.
to have studio microphones. All right, I'm out. All right, so here we go. You remember how to play this? We probably shuffle this. Stretch a little bit.
Yep. Getting those cobwebs gone.
Yeah. And then how does it, so the Crossbones attacks us, we take indirect damage equal to the boost icons of a discard. That's how that works, right? You just spraying.
Yeah.
So
he's
bullet
just doing
spray.
some extra damage early on. I'm shuffling this experimental weapon stack.
Thank you.
I remember 1A, you already read that. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapon stack. So it attaches to him. And then it's attack on the Mount Athena. It's got to get to 6. He gets power gauntlets attached to the villain, plus 0 attack. After he attacks and damages you, discard a card from your hand. As a hero, you can spend a mental and a physical to discard it. I'm leadership. I assume I'll go first, even though I'm not running Maria Hillo.
That's fair.
I like what I'm seeing. So I got my helicarrier and my strength to pay for it. I also have finesse,
Bruno Mars joke.
which is a Generates a resource, so that's pretty good. I should be able to...
And we don't put obligations in, right? Is that campaign rules? We don't have the obligations in the deck?
These, they should be in.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Chat? Are we sure?
Definitely.
Okay.
Good catch.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Al asking, do you guys play Champions outside of Marvel Mondays? I don't play much outside of our streams because we've been playing games 30 hours a week. But I did play a full campaign a couple Saturdays ago outside the stream. Kang is the one where you don't put the thing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's fair.
So I think I'm going to try to go for the perfect turn.
Great. Good idea. Glad you're my partner here.
We did it.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Mulligan 3. Zeros are good. They help.
Oh, look what we have. The first decision of the game. Is that going to prove me right? Or have a less ideal turn? Tuning in now. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, technically you're not supposed to do this. Oh my gosh, look at that. 2 skilled investigator right off the top. Okay, well, hello. Does this come in? Does it come in with any? No.
Nope.
Well, then this is going to be interesting.
What up, Johnny Danger? He says, not running Maria Hill. Everyone's sweetheart. Unsubscribing.
You know, no, I'm gonna dump all of this. If I can't play clear the area or for justice, why would I keep them? You wouldn't. There's no threat to remove. Big hands is better. Energy, sneak by. Okay, so power of justice is probably gonna get tossed for power gauntlets. If I end up in hero, I'm gonna play double skilled investigators because
why
yes. And then yeah, we'll do sneak by power of justice, can get rid of that, and then we'll big hands the villain. Couple of skilled investigators. I like that. Looks good to me.
We got to be careful because he's going to be shooting this gun. So if we flip up, there's just a lot of damage coming down the pipe.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I'm not good with damage.
But we got to get rid of it anyway. So, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Amazing turn.
Well, here, let me use this action.
You got it. Smells like Teen Spirit.
Bruno. Good. Because I might just not... I'm using Teen Spirit, by the way. I might not go up.
Okay. You ready for this super clean turn?
So ready.
All right, we're going to go Helicarrier. You're not ready for how good this is.
So ready.
I'm going to exhaust it and play Finesse. That's a hero resource, so I am going to flip.
Okay. Hey, I might flip too, man.
Then I'm going to use Finesse to play for my Quinjet, which gives me a +1 for the round. And then I'm going to punch for 2.
Corey, yeah, I'm told she's got the Dillo.
I forgot to use my ability too. I'm going to look at this before I flip. Okay.
What do you think? You like it?
It's fine. That machine gun's going to get some rounds out. We got it. We got this. What up, John Barry? Did you already say that?
Probably.
Johnny Danger says Quinjet side. Wouldn't it be funny if Quinjet delivers a 4-cost ally on game 1?
That would be great.
Just immediately just debunks your case. I would know
I would love it too. I like winning. I like it.
We can't lose because if I'm right, we're doing well, and if I'm wrong, you were right.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah, I like those kind of situations where if you lose, you win. If you win, you win. It's called a win-win-win.
Getting some top-notch advice here. You're a skilled investigator. I'm a skilled investigator.
I am a spy, after all.
Let's take a look. Okay, here we go.
John Steinbeck says, always be peeking.
Let's lay down some big hands on the enemy there. 4 damage. He's laughing now. I'm going to exhaust to put this back in hand. You do 4 there to the enemy.
Crossbone's going to get knocked out on turn 1.
Then... Are we ready to get hit here? I mean,
I mean, we're both full health.
What are you gonna be doing? 2 plus 3 maybe, and worse. Kind of scary, to be honest with you.
It's all right.
Let's take a hero action to discard the power gauntlets. Wild and a mental. These will go out of here. They go in the normal one or the...
That's just regular discard.
Okay, there you go. And then let's play Bruno. Not going to use.
That's a clean turn.
But it's pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. All right, you ready? Any problems?
Nope. Just reading. We got a reader.
Now, I'm just hoping to draw a wiggle room. That's really what my turn is about.
That would be nice.
I got one.
That's what we call a swoosh.
Yeah, that's swoosh indeed.
Swoosh indeed. Indeed-a-roo.
All right, here comes the bad stuff. We got 2 on the main scheme. Not a problem.
Nope.
And then we go to the attack skis. You're the first
He's
player.
gonna fire his gun. I take 2 indirect damage. I guess I'll put that on Spider-Woman. Then he's gonna attack.
That's funny. Good joke. 2 plus a boost.
I'm just gonna take it. 2 plus 1. Taking 3. See, it's not even bad.
Getting wrecked there.
Then he's gonna machine gun you.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
2.
I'll put it on Miss Marvel.
Okay. Then he's attacking you.
2 plus 1. Wiggle room, -3.
Aw, you can't see me.
Exhaust, get it back in hand.
That's so good.
Draw a card. Okay, now we got the bad cards.
Man, playing a non-heroic after our month
beautiful.
of heroic is amazing.
Beautiful.
Hydrojet Trooper, quick strike, 2 free damage.
Ooh, hello. See you later.
Hydrojet Trooper got the dillo.
Yeah. Oh no, a Hydra Bomber. 2 so they take 2 damage. Or place 1 threat on the main scheme.
Yeah, load it up.
You know what though? Actually, hold on a second before I say that.
Locator Gaming saying, recently finished my sticker peeling ritual with the Champions tokens. Great product again, guys. Including them on some playthroughs soon.
Very, very
Look
cool.
forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
Mr. Kratos saying, heroic, question mark, question mark, question mark. So heroic, when we take our bad cards like we just did, it just means that you take 1 extra card each, heroic 1. So we did a spree of trying to beat every villain before the Rise of Red Skull came out on heroic. And at some point we'll play through this campaign heroic and remind ourselves why we didn't like it. I loved it, but
All right, we done?
some people here didn't. Not going to mention any names.
And we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You're first player.
Yep, I'm the first player.
Show us how to marvel.
All right. Well, I don't have the good stuff yet. However, I think I am going to go ahead and do some things. Some good things.
Oh, wait.
Boom. Let's play Quake with a strength.
Wow. Jose saying, I also recently got my tokens for Arkham, and they make the play experience 100% more enjoyable.
Oh, that's a good improvement.
That's a lot of percentage.
Big upgrade.
We should put that right on the box.
Counterintelligence with a genius. Now is where things happen.
So, yeah.
So I think Hydra Armor is going to stay with me.
Yeah, Quake's ready to roll.
I am going to probably flip down, but I've got to do some stuff first. So Quake's going to do 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Take 1. Then we're going to clear the area with wiggle room. Remove 2 threat. If it's the last, draw a card. Then I'm going to flip down.
Swooshed. You going to smell that team spirit?
I think so. Let's smell it.
Top card, get out of town.
And then let's exhaust Bruno, attach 1 face down.
Jose saying, you have my permission to quote me. Jose, if you would do me a huge favor, go to the website, leave a review with whatever you want to say. If it's in that vein, we will use it.
Only if it's good. Don't leave anything on the side that's negative,
Everyone
please.
listening, if you have a bad review, don't. I'm just kidding. Post what you actually think. It's helpful for people buying it.
Okay, that's my turn. I ended up with 1 card. And counterintelligence here, ready to do the dirty. This is just going very well. That Hydro Bomb gonna scheme for 1. Quake's gonna take him off the table. It's Team Covenant, not Team Criticism. That's funny. Cryo Shark.
Before you pass the turn to me,
Yep.
I might do something.
All right.
I'm going to use Finesse to play Inspiring Presence. I'm going to ready Quake and recover her 1. And then, can you just punch him or something? Do whatever you want.
How about this one?
Well, I'm going to get to 3, so I just have a clean 3.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll do Quake for 2 on the villain.
And that playing that card is what gave me the extra token for the
That you needed. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cryo Shark, hey guys, hope you're doing well. All the card games I know because of you have been a gift for my relationship. So thank you for that. Glad you're back. So great to hear, Cryo
That's
Shark.
really awesome.
I hope that you come out of your cryo chamber at some point and live a very happy shark life.
Right? Okay, let's do this. I'm going to play a Venom Blast for 5. So we're going to go 5 here.
Feels good to do that, doesn't
And
it?
it does. Aggression card, so I'll get another token. Then I'm going to swing for 3 here. It goes
Boom.
away.
Who's quick striking
Then
now?
these Helicarrier to play Self-Propelled Glide. I'm going to ready. I'm going to swing for 3 more here. That was a heck of a turn.
Hey, dude, we're cranking like a factory right now.
So I did 3 here, 5 here, 3 more here, 8 here, and readied that thing.
And you played Quinjet.
That was last round.
But let's just remember that it's happened.
Then you're down. I think I flip. Well, he's going to scheme twice. We don't want that, right? I have too much damage.
Well, so I've got 3 threat that's going to be prevented.
Great. I'm going to flip in. Then I'm going to take a peek.
I think we're okay. Jose, thanks so much. The Carcosa board I received sadly was cracked, but customer service informed me to place the claim with USPS. I did, got refunded, and got another board. That's fantastic, Jose. The process is there just because of our scale and the way that USPS works are sadly a little bit more like, well, if something happens, you now have to apply for the refund most of the time because their process has changed and they updated their form. But I'm glad that all worked out. That's perfect. That's exactly how we want it to be.
A lot of time when something is damaged, you have to post pictures of it.
Yeah.
And obviously we don't have the thing, so that's part of what makes that tough.
100%. Okay.
Drew my hand.
Everything stands up.
Dude, I love Spider-Woman. Have I mentioned this lately?
4, 5, 6.
Every time I draw a hand when I'm playing Spider-Woman, it's like...
I love this hand. Okay.
Hey, DB saying, want to become famous on Instagram?
Yeah.
You want to become banned on our channel?
Oh, man, but I want to become famous. I want to be an influencer. I want to get
Are
paid.
we influencing yet?
Nalgene needs to be
give me
sending
a
us a
Nalgene
free
bottle
bottle.
right back.
Should we go ahead and use counterintelligence on this too?
No, he's going to do at least a 3 scheme.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, I'm not an
Checks
idiot.
and balances, dude. Checks and balances.
Okay, first player I'm going to get interacted with. Scheme for 2+. Hit me.
2+ a special. Give the villain a tough status card if you cannot heal him 3 instead. Well, we can.
So that's just a 2 as well.
So
I should hold for
think
you.
Keep rolling, yeah.
But I've got 1 here. It's about to go. That's all right.
Well, the 1 won't matter.
Oh yeah, well he'll die.
Yeah, well, he does 1.
He does
puts
1
on,
after minion schemes.
but then he's gone. So then hopefully we get a 1 boost here, and you prevent all 3 of it, and it doesn't advance.
Yeah, that's what we want.
You ready?
Yeah.
2+1.
Oh, baby. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, counterintelligence says discard, prevent 3 of that.
It's too good. This has been a clean game so far.
It's not too good. It's just right.
All right.
Let's get our cards.
Bag cards, starting with you.
I'm supposed to be standing too for this exhaustion. Hydra sidearm. Attached to the villain, when he attacks, it gains ranged and +1.
He got it. Oh no! Advance the villain schemes. Don't have a way out of that.
Yeah, it's
But
happening.
it's max value
It's happening.
because it's yeah. 2+. A Hydra Flame Soldier, if it resolves during an undefended attack, discard a support you control. It didn't, but it is going to advance this. So we're going to 2. 2A. Inside the Project Pegasus facility, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents fight desperately to prevent Hydra from obtaining the Reality Stone stored within. When revealed to reveal the top card of the experimental weapon stack, we get the Energy Shield.
Retaliate 1. That
Yep.
one's got to go.
It's got to go. It's going to be with us all campaign. This gets to 12 to advance. It comes in with 2.
Oh, that's good. Give
This
me
is the
something to do.
Infinity Stone. All right. Then the first player token passes.
It's yours.
It's a me, and I get another token here on the Quinjet. It's charging up.
The Teen Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the mansion. Ooh, a Spider-Man. There's a wiggle room. Seamus S. Gray said, I've now purchased the first 2 cycles of Arkham because of you guys. Missed you guys and Marvel.
That's awesome.
Great that you're here, Seamus. Thank you so much.
Recover. Take
bold.
a peek at the top card of this deck. Okay, it's going to be quite the machine gun shot. We're going to flip. Reassemble this.
Avengers, reassemble.
Let's use my Helicarrier and my Finesse to play Contaminant Immunity. +1 for the round, heal 3, and get a tough status token.
What can you not do? It slices, it dices, it heals, it damages.
It cooks, it cleans.
Spider-Woman. What is up?
It's crazy, honestly.
Yeah, she can do everything.
Let's go ahead and play Pheromones.
Wow. Confused and stunned.
Confused and stunned.
Wow, he's everything. He's tough, he's
Leadership.
confused, he's stunned.
Then I'll go ahead and use Self-Propelled Glide to ready. And then I'm just, unless you have a free damage floating around somewhere.
Do I have a free damage floating around?
Would you rather me remove this too, or take off his tough status token?
Let's take a look. I don't think you should remove the 2.
All right. Taking the tough off.
Okay. All right.
If you want to stay down, you can. He's confused. If you want to save that for later, you can save it for later.
Right on, of course. Okay.
Balad's saying, is there a reason why you guys don't add damage to the heroes with tokens but remove hit points from the villains, or just personal preference? So there's a lot of reasons, actually. There's a long form blog about it, but the 2 main principles at work here are anytime you're adding tokens with our set, it's bad. So if you're adding threat, it's bad. If you're adding health to the villain, it's bad. If you're adding damage to your thing, it's bad. Anytime you're taking away tokens, it's good, right? So you're removing damage from you, you're taking the damage down, removing threat. And then the other reason, specifically on the villain, there's a lot of cards that will like give the villain extra health. So if you're actually doing it the other way around, it gets really confusing pretty quickly. Like so right now we're counting down, but if you're counting up, then that end goal basically is changing, and you can't represent that and see it on the board.
All right, first action, play Nakia Bahadir. Then exhaust with the alter ego action. Play Amir Khan for free. Then exhaust.
Oh, you know what? I need to back up for a second.
Okay.
So I self-propelled to remove the tough, but he has retaliate, which would take care of my tough.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would rather do is, I had these. That's how I paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Is use a hero action here.
Discard the Hydra
Because
sidearm.
that's the one I can get rid of with my resources.
Sure.
So I'm going to get rid of the sidearm, and he's going to get his tough back.
Stay tough. All right, so Nakia comes in, pays for Amir. Amir is now going to exhaust, place a card from discard pile on the bottom to draw one. I'm going to get that Avengers Mansion on the bottom, and I'm going to play that as my final act. And draw a card. Then
You're getting set up.
we're getting set up.
We need some side schemes for these skilled investigations to work.
I totally agree with that. Then if we did something like this, we don't quite have all that we need. Although, well...
You feel like next turn I'm going to get a free Hawkeye for my Quinjet? Because I do.
Oh
How
my
I'm
gosh, it's happening.
What would be even better is if in
happening.
this first game I got it again and made it happen.
So I've got choices here. I've got a lot of choices. Honestly, I think my best choice is I'm going to play it cool. I'm going to play it safe. I'm not going to go to hero mode. going to play a beat cop.
Cool. We're just going to shut his turn out. People on chat recognize him. He does have piercing, but his machine gun's actually going to fire first. So I'll be able to stop the machine gun damage.
3, let's see.
And I know what card's on top, which is worth preventing.
I think I'm going to ditch. I can either have a Daredevil or a Beat Cop under Bruno. I think I'm going to hold on to Daredevil here. 1 Beat Cop should be plenty. We've got nothing but net on the threat management.
Yeah.
Bruno is going to put my last card under.
Actually, if he's stunned, does the machine gun even trigger?
No, it says when he attacks, and it doesn't attack at all.
So we gotta have him locked up.
Yeah.
Waste the sun.
I'm going to stay in Alter Ego, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Seamus asking how I'm finding Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman is one of my favorite characters in the game right now. And that's not hyperbole.
Yeah, Dan, we did. We started with experimental weapons in play from the first, and we are on expert currently.
This is me trying. All right, X-Wing players.
Man, still none of the assets.
Ready?
I feel good, though.
I feel great. 2 threat on?
2 threat on. Nothing fancy. Oh, wait, I was supposed to beat cop one of those.
Oh. Yep.
So then we'll go 1 and 1. Put 1 on Mr. Beat Cop. He's working the scene. She's working the scene, I should say. They're working the scene.
I had never really even looked at the art because the card was so good.
Yeah, right? It's just like, read the rules.
Interacting with me first. Attempts to attack but stunned. Interacting with you, attempts to scheme but confused.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing going. These are all ready, right?
Yeah, they're all ready. I just like to do it wrong.
Well, you know, gotta keep me on my toes. Then we get our bad cards, starting with me. And you. We'll resolve. Master plan. Place 4 threat on side scheme. If there are no side schemes, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until there's one.
Hey, thank goodness.
I kind of want it to happen.
There's something to do here.
Legions of Hydra when revealed. If Madam Hydra is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for her and put her into play and engage with you. Then
What is that doing in there?
It's in there.
Is that normal?
2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. There's 1, I believe, because of Crossbones and then Madam Hydra. She's just
comes in with 5.
yeah, she's the one actually stealing the stone.
Ah!
Based on the story. But now we got a lot of stuff to do. It's good. All right, that was me. And I'm going to shuffle this up, and you can reveal your card.
It's a concussion grenade. You're confused. Ha, doesn't matter. Place 1 threat on the main scheme.
All right.
I'm uniquely suited to not worry about that concussion grenade.
That's for you. Yeah, you don't care about your stats.
Thanks.
In the least.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Kamala Khan ability. Let's get a biometric, biokinetic polymer suit. Now might be the time to roll up.
Jordan asking, how would we say this game plays solo worth picking up? Everyone that I've talked to that plays a lot of the solo loves this game. I did a stream probably like a month ago playing solo, so you can check that out if you want to see how it goes, but I thought it was great.
Amir Khan's going to exhaust. Place a card from discard pile on the bottom.
Technically, there's Hydra plus Crossbones out. So this is a 7.
Oh, she comes out first. Yeah. And we're going to put energy on the bottom to pay for that mansion. To help pay for it. And we're going to draw a card. Then Nakia's giving me a -1, and I can get 2 additional cards. I think it's probably time for Bruno. Let's Bruno up. I just have a feeling. I don't even really know how this is going to play yet. I just have a feeling.
This is the turn?
Yeah. I'm going to roll up to hero again. Just use this. Exhaust, reduce the cost. From Nakia. Miss Marvel's going to roll up. Okay, now we're going to decide how are we going to work through this one. Did not get the shrink here, which is a bit of a bummer.
It's somewhere in there.
It is somewhere in there. Madam Hydra's a 6. You said there was no 6s.
There's 1 6. It's her.
And we're at 7 there? Okay, I'm going to try to flex on that a little bit.
A card would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice?
All right, so let's do Agent Coulson at -1 for Nakia. Play with the Power of Justice. So 1 card, and then I'm going to search for a preparation card. It's going to be counterintelligence. I'm going to put it into my hand. So that's the first move in this sequence. Second move in the sequence, let's go ahead and play a biometric polymer suit with a big hands.
I always think of, what do they call it?
Big hands, I
I'm
know.
doing
You're the
this.
jazz hands.
Jazz hands, yeah. When you say big hands, I just picture doing that.
Let's have Coulson remove 2 here.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. I think we're going to go ahead and go with the. I'm not going with the helicarrier this turn. I really would like for it to have worked, but like I said, I'm going to try to flex. Let's go 2 for a sneak by to remove 3 there. I can use the suit, but I'm going to save it because I can't remember if I need the wild or not. I don't, but then we'll use the biometric suit
Thankfully, your beat cop's unexhausted too.
for clear the era. Yeah. So we'll remove 2
Oh,
here.
get out of town. I'm
Yeah.
going to use my skilled investigator to draw a card.
Draw a card for clear the area. Draw a card for my skilled investigator. Where did that end up? Played it first turn. Where did it go? Did I discard it?
one?
Oh, there it is. Thought it was red.
It was 2 in your face.
Okay. Now we draw the shrink, of course.
Like you do. Spanish saying, aren't you confused? Sneak by is a thwart.
Yeah, I forgot that worked. So let's do
Exhaust.
sneak by, and then we'll actually use her ability to get it back in hand. And then instead of drawing these 2 cards, I'll play it again. 2 for sneak by again. After removing the confuse,
You could,
then you draw the 2 cards.
technically, not to make this super confusing, you could clear the
Clear the
area,
area once.
for 1 resource. It gets canceled, get it back. and
That's
then-
what I'll do.
That way you save a card.
Then I'll save. It doesn't matter what it is. Drains some money. Okay, and then I need to play. I need to just do it. I'll play the shrink.
That is true. People are saying you could also just basic thwart for free.
Oh, yeah.
And then not
That's
waste any of the cards.
better. Yeah, we'll just do the thwart.
Sometimes big brains try too hard.
We'll get that. We'll get 1 more resource back.
Alan's saying he is definitely confused.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Then really, this is a good question. I guess I'll go ahead and just play endurance. Get it done. Hold on to this guy. Quake, do you need anything from Quake? Quake's just gonna sit here.
That is what Quake does.
And then I can use this ability after your minion schemes, right? It says after a minion schemes.
Yep.
So we'll call it good.
Okie dokie. Mine?
Yeah. Now beat cop will take 1, 2.
Let me look at this.
Beat cop or Quinjet? What's the highest value card there? Are you gonna use that? At Quinjet? You know you are.
I could, but I'm going to save
but
it.
he's not. This could be the end.
Well, so here's the reason. I have Valkyrie in my hand, but she only triggers if I play her with lightning resources. So I want the 3 free damage. I also know I haven't seen Hawkeye or Goliath. So next round, I should be able to play one of those 2.
Yeah, that's true.
So instead of just doing something to prove you wrong, I'm going to do the better move.
But
So I'm going to play a finesse,
nice.
and then I'm going to use helicarrier and double finesse to play a Valkyrie using lightnings with these wilds. After she has played, deal 2 to a minion, 3 instead of I paid for this only using lightning resources. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3 here.
Woo!
She's an aggression card. Then I'm going to play...
You only have to use 1 lightning resource, by the way. What's the one that you have to use all of them? It's way bad. It's the card we never play that's
Yeah.
almost good.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
Then I'll play Jessica Drew's Apartment. And then I'm going to...
Did you look at the top card yet? Oh, you haven't. You alter ego, don't you?
He's got Retaliate still. So
Yeah, dropkick, Michael. You're on it.
I don't want to mess with that. So...
Can you do one to Madam Hydra and then have her scheme?
Well, I'm just gonna do 2.
Slap.
And then I could just take care of it. I think that makes sense. And I can stay up. Are you up?
I'm up.
Huh.
Yeah, probably Quake or Coulson are going to be taking this one.
Because I can cancel the machine gun.
I think, do I have 3 wiggle rooms in here? Do you know? You seem like a Miss Marvel expert.
There's just 2, I think.
Only 2?
Miss Marvel expert. I'm just gonna punch. We're gonna get rid of Madam Hydra.
Yeah, let's get him out of
Because
there.
Quake's probably gonna be a blocker. And then I'm gonna stay.
Okay. Everything ready?
Yep.
Okay, so let me get, this is going to be my alter ego row. Makes sense. This would be my hero.
Hero.
Hero. I need a hero. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me an extra card if you would please, sir. Extra encounter card. I'm out.
You get a bonus. All right. So first thing, 2 threat on. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing this.
Yeah.
And then starting with you, he's going to attack. You get a machine gun to the face for 0.
He's laughing now across my idiot.
Dummy.
And then 2+. I
2+.
can take a 2+, man. I got 10 hit points, right? I think we'll be out of here before it matters.
+1. The main thing is that the damage carries over.
Well, the good thing though is I have that recover of 5,
Perfect math.
so I'm right there.
He's going to attack me. He's going to use his last machine gun shot. I'm going to cancel it with my tough status token.
Anytime you would take damage, yeah, nice.
Denied. And then he's going to attack me for 2+.
I can Quake it.
Do you want to send Quake?
I think so. I mean, I think that's a
yeah.
good trade.
2 + 3, make it 5.
Who's laughing now?
Then we get our bad cards. I like that we got our sequencing of bad cards off as well.
Raid the armory in Site 1. When it's revealed, place a threat on the main scheme. And when revealed, discard the cards from the top of the encounter until a weapon attachment is discarded and reveal it. So discard until a weapon. You just ace that under fire out of there. Good for you.
Combat knife. Yeah,
Combat knife
that's all
in.
skill, you know.
You gain piercing and +1. Cool. And then full auto. When revealed, discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck where X is Crossbone's attack and take 1 indirect for each boost icon. So X cards from the top
3
is 3. So reveal 3 cards, and I'm taking all of the boost icons.
2 boosts.
Only
and a star,
2?
so 2. And there goes Shadows of the Past.
That's so good. I think I'm going to go ahead and put... I'm just going to take 2.
Deucin saying, just bought this game because of your videos. I love it so far. Favorite hero pack?
Good question.
I don't even remember what comes in the hero packs, but it just depends on who you dig. I'm a fan of Captain America. I think the Rise Red Skull is the most value in per dollar. That's 2 heroes in all the campaign. But they're all in their own way good.
How can you choose your favorite child?
Mine?
Yeah, yours.
Home by Dawn.
Oh, cool. I actually wanted to switch. Exhaust, remove it from the game. I'm doing that.
It's gone. First player token passes. I'm taking this. You can't stop me.
Unless I want to discard a support. I don't think I do. It's really a good time. I could discard Bruno. I've gotten a lot of value out of him already.
It's never too late to get more value.
I think this is a fine one to have in the deck, honestly. Let's just do that. Let's get Bruno out of here. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm forcing myself to use Bruno because I really should. It's like using Katie Jones in Netrunner. You're just like, just do it.
And eventually you'll be really glad you did.
It's going to be worth it.
I'm going to use my 2 finesses to get rid of Energy Shield. Because
Wow.
that retaliates guts to go.
That's pretty cool.
Let's use my Helicarrier.
You need the Helicarrier?
Do you need it?
That's a great question. I'm glad that you asked. Maybe not. Well, probably not.
And 1 to play a Hulk.
Oh, here we go. You peeped the top card yet?
Here, I haven't. Not yet.
Finesse can't be used, apparently. What did you play with it? Is it an aspect card?
Oh, yeah, I can't do that. So let me see if I can pay for it anyway. It's
Can
a
you just use
mental
finesse for Hulk?
and a lightning. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. How to pay for that?
Oh, right,
I don't know if I can.
right. What is that? A lightning and a...
Let's back up. And a mental.
Who cares about the shield if we're not attacking?
You can imagine what I'm planning on doing.
Hey, how's that Quinjet treating you, man?
It's good. It's good. I paid 1 for it, and it's gonna give me a 4-cost character.
Hey, gonna get you something. Maybe. Hopefully you want to see it. I'm gonna start doing stuff. Discard until I hit
okay.
a Team Spirit here. There's a wiggle room. A mirror, exhaust, place a card on the bottom. Put a strength on the bottom there. Draw a card.
I want to leave stuff for you to do.
Yeah, that's not a bad problem to have, is it? Go ahead and beat cop here.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna finesse in Hulk, which is my favorite sentence. In case we weren't clear on that.
Nothing says finesse like dropping Hulk in, you know?
I get a Toki. Let's think about this.
Marcos here. Any news on new Cosmic boards? Also, you guys doing new Cosmic tokens for Rise of Red Skull and Kang? We're definitely looking at it. We've got some stuff in prototyping right now. But we can't commit until we can commit, you know?
I'm going to swing with Valkyrie to get rid of the tough, and he's going to retaliate her off the board. So I was trying to prevent. But I have too much value going on.
Yeah.
To not
clear the way for Hulk.
Not have this.
It's like Thor Ragnarok.
That's right.
Valkyrie and Hulk on the board.
I actually. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Wasn't there something that said we couldn't do the Hulk thing like we wanted? Wasn't there some weird comment about how you can't?
No, that was Hawkeye.
Oh, right on.
With his arrows, he shuffles when he goes to find an
Oh,
arrow.
right.
Helicarrier. I'm going to play a Pheromones. So confuse and stun.
Man, that card is just bananas.
It's bonkers good. And I get a token for that. And then I'm going to attack with a Skilled Strike. It's an aggression card, so I get a token, and it gives me +2. So now I'm a 6. So he's going to go down to 6.
Hey, that's cool. Skilled Strike pops in just in time, huh?
Yeah.
Gives you the token?
Because you play it. It's when you play it.
Didn't you already get it for Hulk?
Pheromones. I didn't play Inconspicuous. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 1 extra health. Yes. All right. And then...
Look at him. He's freaking out. He's got his eyes are all big.
I'm going to flip down. And we're going to go... Jessica Drew's apartment. Exhaust her. Search the top 5 cards of my deck for an aspect. Or exhaust it. Look for an aspect and shuffle. Aspect event.
You take her some retaliates on all that stuff?
I should have another damage, yeah.
Yeah. Michael's on it. That's the key.
Let's grab this.
If I played this game by myself, I wouldn't believe in any of it.
I guess I should have done that differently.
Don't you love that about champions?
I'm going to check the top card of my deck.
Dang it.
All right, great. Hulk's going to swing for 3. And then I'm going to flip the top card of my deck. So it's going to be 1 to everything.
Really?
Yep.
Even my alter ego here?
That doesn't kill you or anything, right?
Not yet.
Excellent. Then we're going to play Inspiring Presence to ready and heal 1. This is just what I'm built to do. Sorry. Hulk's going to swing again. He's going to do 3. We're going to flip to the next Crossbones.
Are we going to take damage or something? Just keep in mind I'm at 8. Just keep in mind.
No, he just gets another weapon.
Have you looked at your top card yet?
Nope.
Did you do that?
He flips first. So now he's at 32.
And Hulk got retaliated, right? Twice?
I'm not there yet. So I healed 1. So I took my consequential. I'm going to take the retaliate in a second, and then I'm going to take whatever happens to happen. I need this. So then I flip. And it's 2 more, so we're going to put 2 more in.
There's that She-Hulk you needed for that Quinjet.
I still have Goliath coming.
All right, so Hulk attacked once, took 2 damage.
Hulk attacks, takes 2.
Inspiring
so he should
Presence.
be at 3. Right, because the first one I flipped was a lightning. Then I heal 1 and ready.
Mm-hmm.
Then I swing again, taking 1, and then nothing, and then a retaliate. So he's had 4.
Okay. All right, so we've done it. Hulk's clean.
Hulk's clean.
I'm clean. We've got a lot of weird attachments that I need to look at. +1, etc.
Oh, and these come back. That's why I left them there. He's still stunned and confused.
Yeah, it'd be a bummer if you blasted them off. Oh, there they go.
Yeah, that would not be ideal.
Okay, let's do Nakia for -1. So we've got a -1 floating. Let's do Avengers Mansion for 3.
You finally got there.
2 for energy. Stacked that deck. And then a red dagger. Avengers Mansion to draw. Need 1. I just need 1. All right, well, this is kind of a weird way to do it.
John Tucker says, I'm a little late to the party, but did you guys start shooting in the living room? I love this background. That's an upgrade that they made last week when we were down.
Play Shrink.
Glad you dig it.
Double Power of Justice.
You did Teen Spirit, right?
I did. Yeah, I've done it all. We're going to have Bruno put 1 on bottom. It's going to be this embiggen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm really just going to, I think I'm going to have Coulson do 2 in Sacrifice because I'm an alter ego. It's not a big deal. Or I could just leave him on the table. So can attack next turn. That's probably better value. 5 we're not worried about. Well, we got a double thwart, don't we?
He's confused.
He is confused.
He'd have to really work at it.
Yeah, and he's got all these weird, scary weapons. But he is also stunned, so I can roll up without too much trouble.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and do that.
And you have a blocker, so that's pretty good.
I'll go ahead and roll up.
All right. Ready and draw?
Ready and draw.
I get an extra bag card.
Okay. Well, we've got a board.
Ironically, after all my smack talking, I didn't put Goliath in my deck.
That's really funny, and you also have not used that Quinjet, and
But
I absolutely love it.
What I do have in my hand right now is a 4-cost Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Who's going to come
That'll
down
work.
and swing a
That'll
hammer.
work. That'll work.
And I happen to have 2 ways to ready her in my hand. So she's about to come lay the heat.
That's very good news. Yeah. That's very good news.
I'm about to prove you wrong in the biggest imaginable way, and I wasn't even thinking about Captain Marvel this
Pay
whole time.
1 for Captain Marvel, pretty good deal.
Yeah,
I don't
especially
hate
when
it.
she gets you 2 cards back that turn,
I
or
do
3
not-
cards back.
Do not hate it. Okay, so now we go to the normal stuff. So we're going to add 1 and 2 to the main scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're the first player, so you're going to take an attack. Good with that?
He's scheming, so he's confused.
He's confused.
Then he's going to try to attack you and fail.
Stunned.
Those pheromones paying dividends. Then we get our bag cards. Starting with me.
Mm-hmm.
Crossbones Assaults. When defeated, Crossbones activates against the player who defeated this scheme.
Okay.
Full auto. When revealed in Alter Ego, it gains Surge. Hydra Jet Trooper, Quick Strike, but I'm not there.
Good
so
job.
Hulk's ready to pounce.
Good jorb. Okay. All this stuff. We got Coulson. Here's my card. Attached to Crossbones. It's Crossbones Armor. When you would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. If there are 5 or more, discard it.
Classic.
So we're going to do 5 there.
We're just going to win this round.
Think so?
Yeah. Hey, as long as you provide
You
decent
know,
value.
you know how much I can attack things.
Brandon saying, I think we need bigger ferns. They're going to grow. Those are real plants.
They'll grow.
Gives us
Okay.
some fresh air in here.
All right. I become the first player.
This is for you.
Okay.
Can you call an action? Thanks.
Action. 4 in this guy. I like putting the explodies on crossbones or something.
Captain Marvel, you're so good. I get to use my Jessica Drew's apartment. I just got a second inspiring presence. It's just free value. It's unreal.
Speaking of free value, check this play out, would you?
I'm checking.
You won't be in hero mode, will you?
Not currently. But that's okay. I'm going to draw a lot of cards. You do you.
Okay.
Why do why?
Let's go ahead and clear the area with a biometric polymer suit and shrink it for here. That will be an activation against me, so I'm just going to let Coulson take the heat on that.
That's what he's built for.
Um,
So it's a 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus a special, if it resolves in an undefended, it is defended.
it's
So
defended.
6 damage onto Coulson.
Super defended. Then I draw for clear the area, draw for skilled investigator.
Yeah, you're bringing the value.
Yeah.
We need to get rid of that retaliate. FYI.
You guys know anything about value?
Get over here.
Okay. Then let's see if this is worth doing. I'm gonna go into Avengers Mansion. Do you need a card?
I'll be fine. So Michael's saying that I should be drawing a card. You can't. It's a hero response. So skill investigator only works if you're on the hero side.
It's very unfortunate. We're all very sad about
What
it.
up, Boater? Saying, wow, good to know people are watching the chat. My eyes are peeled.
All right, let's do a. Should we start trying to work out some of these? Get rid of the guns.
The only one that matters is
The experimental one.
this retaliate.
Okay.
Technically, this 5 damage one does too, but you get rid of that naturally.
All right. Well, let's work on that. Okay. We'll do it like this. Let's do Wiggle Room. We're clearing the energy shield here. Wiggle Room and a sneak by.
To get rid of this?
Yeah, clear that out.
So we need to do 35 damage.
Are we on that moment? Go ahead and beat cop, 1 off. Value, value, value.
I'm at like 15-ish to 20. Depends on what I draw.
So let's see. If you need it, I'll give you the most value that I can. Let's do a concussive blow. Pay for it with all of these good cards. Daredevil. Clear the area. Sneak by. Did pay for it with a punchy, which means we're going to confuse the enemy.
All right.
And deal 3 damage. Then we're going to flip down.
Down to 27.
We're going to Team Spirit.
Oh, wait. How many did you do?
3.
So 3 goes here, technically.
What is this? Oh, this is 2B. 2B or not?
And this goes back.
Yeah, that's fair. Add 3 to it. Okay, Team Spirit activated. We're going to go and recover for 5. I'm not going to get caught in the vice on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to Amir. 1 card on the bottom. Draw 1. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm going to put Clear the Area on the bottom because I think that's just going to keep being incredible.
Call me old-fashioned, but you're going to put your favorite card back in your deck?
Yeah. Then Nakia is going to be -1 to the next card. We're going to play Beat Cop. Paying 2. We're going to use Beat Cop. Subtract 1.
Nice.
And that's going to be it.
So you leave me with 32.
Yeah, it's not this turn for me. I'm just here to make the game
You
last.
never know. All right, let's flip over with old Spider-Woman. I'm gonna use my Quinjet.
Oh, here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Dropping in Captain Marvel because she couldn't fly here on her own.
Boom. Yeah. I'm tired. I am tired.
Then she's going to punch for 2. And I draw a card. Oh wait, actually, I just get rid of this.
Punch right through that armor. Cool scene, really. Brandon Piason, as an Arkham player, I like the flow of this game. I might as well set up my direct deposit to FFG. You can actually do that on our website. It's called a subscription. You put in your payment details,
Got 'em.
save your payment information, and sends you every new product as it releases. I'm now living the dream, Zach, so I don't want the game to end. I just want to keep flexing. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
2 beat cops.
I love that. I don't want the game to end. I just want to live right here. Let's inspiring presence with a finesse. Ready, heal, do it again.
You look at the top card of your deck?
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a
Was
Hulk
it mental?
gamble in a minute. It was.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So I would have had to deal with it anyway. And I play the leadership card, so we get +1. And then let's finesse for an inspiring presence again. I'm gonna do 2 more.
Shut the
Draw a card.
front door, man. What's happening? Hold on, let's check in with the audience here. Captain Marvel is so good.
It's unimaginable.
You got to play leadership with Spider-Woman just for that, right? Just for that synergy.
It's really good. I'm here for the party. Man, I'm just gonna do so many things here.
This stream goes out to the Captain Marvel ally for Spider-Woman.
Let's
Truly the greatest card in the game.
I'm gonna swing with Hulk at the Jet Trooper. Actually, you know what? Let me do math real quick.
Can you use Captain Marvel again? Could we just try to use Captain Marvel again? Thank you. Thanks everybody for listening. It's been a pleasure. Be back on the nice microphone in no time, I'm sure. Take care of yourself. Bets are off these days. We're descending into madness. If it was Goliath, the game would be over. I appreciate you for saying that, Tiago. I think Zach didn't run Goliath by mistake. Like actual mistake, not like I think he actually meant to. Not he was just foolish for not doing it.
There's many kinds of mistakes.
That's right. Isn't it crazy? This tiny little mic can pick up so much sound.
Let's go here first. I'm gonna get ready with Captain Marvel. He's gonna do it again. Draw a card.
You need more cards?
I know. I've been seeing a lot of them.
You just draw one just cause?
No, that was here.
Okay.
On my Quinn.
What else can you do?
I'm trying to see if I can win the game here.
Wow. Bold. After I got all set up, I spent the whole game getting set up, and now you're just going to end it? I didn't even get to, like, you know? I got that clear the area play in there. I feel good about
I'm
it.
going to Helicarrier for Inconspicuous to remove 3. And it's a Justice card, so we'll get an extra.
Even doing my job for me.
I
I blame Captain Marvel for this.
Now, I think so. If I ready Captain Marvel and go again, the consequential damage, I get to choose the after. So I would get to draw a card before she discards herself, right?
I mean, how would I rule that? Is that, I think consequential is the very last thing that you do.
I think so.
The very last.
So I'm going to use her before Hulk uses her.
Because remember that after Tiger's ability, it says after you defeat a minion, heal. And it doesn't apply to the first consequential because it happens after that trigger. Yeah.
So I'm going to get ready with Captain Marvel. We're going to punch again.
Do you get a token for that? You already played a leadership card.
I already played a leadership.
Okay.
So she'll draw me a card, and this goes away.
Did you do your damage? You got it off of the...
Yeah. So we're down to 22. If I do that, I'm going to be at 4.
Checking. I want to make sure our audio is still synced nicely too.
4.
Yeah, looks good. Well, you got this thing too. You're gonna blow through that?
Well, I may not need to. I mean, I think I can do 17-ish. Well, let's start here. I know this is going to happen. Now,
Yeah.
I could use Hulk on him. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Health does carry over. Smart play here from Michael. That means I would come in at full health because of endurance. And planning ahead, you would come in with 3 damage.
yeah, I think I can slow ball it here.
Take 1 turn, you flip down, recover, and we end it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. End it with Hulk.
I'm close. I get like 2 or 3 away this round to going all out, but that's still pretty crazy.
That's incredible, yeah.
Hulk's going to swing here.
Are you? You're not going to save him for the kill? That's fine. That's a wise play, ultimately. It's the lowest impact lightning bolt.
It's a lightning bolt,
Yeah.
so 1 to everything.
And now I can take 1 if you end it.
I'm not ending it here. I take
Well,
1.
this thing's dead, right?
Yeah, that's right. Hulk just smashed through that guy. And then we'll go ahead and play Pheromones. He's already confused, but I'll stun him anyway.
Hilarious. It's just so good.
Then I'll swing for 3, down to 18.
David Whitfield on the money here. Captain Marvel came in, did 10 damage, drew Zach 5 cards, and left all for free. Can't ask for much better.
It's pretty good value.
1 cost for 10 damage and 5 cards. That, honestly, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry. It's
Honestly,
insane.
if you get an early Quinjet with Spider-Woman, you just save it for Captain Marvel.
It's insane.
Self-propelled glide to ready, and I'll swing for 3 more.
Don't forget your aerial,
Yeah.
just for the
Then we'll
dramatics.
self-propelled glide again, do 3
Oh,
more.
with an energy, too. Now, that's a flex. I'm just going to blow a resource here.
And then
Don't
that'll
even
be
care.
the end of the round. Don't even care.
Don't even care.
I don't.
All right, why is Crossbones crying, though, for real?
He getting dunked on.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. Crossbones.
All right, so 2 threat on.
Accomplished.
Done. He attempts to attack me and he's stunned. He attempts to scheme against you and he fails. Just not doing much anything over here.
Not doing much of
Crossbones.
anything, are you, Crossbones? You fool. Advance. Villain schemes. Give me a plus something or other.
2 + 1. It's a 3. Uncertain loyalties. This is me.
I'm going to get Crossbones with all the crosshairs. Doesn't that make sense? And the bullets? Yeah.
It's got to get to 12.
That looks so good. 12, yeah.
8. I'm going to just put 3 on it. Instead of getting
That's
rid of
all
my
you have to do?
obligation. 3 threat on the main scheme. Discard it or
Oh, okay.
exhaust.
You can flip. Do you want to flip, recover, and then still be able to flip down to hero? Yeah.
My man.
That's why we play together.
This is right. All right. Then the first player token passes.
Yeah, that's right.
And we need to basically we want to be healthy and do 12.
Beat cops are coming in. We're moving 2.
Let's recover.
So I paid 6 to remove 7 threat. It's not that crazy.
Jessica Drew's apartment. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna put a Venom Blast in my hand.
Yeah, Boyd, I'm on it too. I like the lapel microphone for this setting. It has a nice open sound. That's true. That's the whole, that's what we're going for with the lapels.
Slip.
But for podcasting.
Let's go 2, 3. Pay 1 for a She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it on.
Then we'll swing for 1. Consequential damage. Then
I'm going to do some stuff over here too. Exhaust Bruno. Get this card. Teen Spirit. I've got a lot of damage. Amir Khan.
I'm just going to do this because it'll be quick and easy. I'm going to pay 2 for a Venom Blast and do 5 damage. He's at 6 health. He's ready for you to do your thing.
Okay.
Pass.
Are you recovered to the max?
I have 1 damage, but I'm okay with that.
6? Well, we can take care of that. Anything we need to do before we get out of here? I'm going to recover. Let's use Nakia, -1 to the next card. Let's flip over. Let's just do it for fun. Embiggen.
We're here.
I'm going to play Spider-Man because I didn't need him. Then let's go Polymer Suit. And let's do a Concussive Blow to Embiggen out of Big Hands. That's going to be 6 damage right there, my friend. How about these hands?
Done.
And let's do it again.
Wow.
And let's do it again.
We had so much damage.
Woo!
That's awesome.
That's
Victory.
14 damage turn right there.
It was pretty cool because I had like a 20+ damage turn, and then you had your, like, we were both
We were there.
ready to go.
So there.
Victory. Each player chooses 1 tech upgrade. The good stuff. Let me find it.
Yeah, give me the good stuff.
Reminder, we have Laser Cannon. Discard this card and remove it from the campaign log. Deal 5 damage to the villain and every enemy engaged with you. We also have Tactical Scanner. Discard this card, remove it from the thing, draw 5 cards.
Ooh.
We have Emergency Teleporter. Discard it, search your deck and discard pile for an ally, put it into play, and give it a tough status token. Adrenal Stems. Discard this card, etc. Ready your hero and heal 5 damage. I'm leaning Teleporter myself. Go get that Captain Marvel with a tough status token.
Yeah.
Flex, ready,
Yeah,
go.
that's
Let's
correct.
party.
Man.
5 to everything is also like a really good get out of jail free card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to take a Laser Cannon.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Miss Marvel with a Laser Cannon is the coolest thing.
I think I'm gonna go Emergency Teleporter.
Man, I love the art on this. Oh my gosh.
The Laser Cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah, just damn. Awesome.
Very good. That was easy.
Let's see. Record the name of each experimental weapon. We saw 3 of them. The one we didn't see is Exosuit, so I'm just going to put it to the side. The rest of them will stay in the deck forever.
Okay.
Remaining hit points, I have 1 damage that carries over. Hey, look, it's Captain Marvel. As the dust settles at Project Pegasus, Captain Marvel says, "Give up, Crossbones, game over." Whack. "You fools, I never wanted the tech. I just needed to give Madame Hydra the time to take off with the stone. And now I'm here to cover her escape," says Absorbing Man, cracking his chain. "The tide of battle turned against Hydra after you arrived to aid the beleaguered shield soldiers at Project Pegasus. Crossbones has been captured and his army has been defeated, but Madame Hydra escaped the facility with the Infinity Gem. You chase her outside, but you are stopped short by the imposing form of Absorbing Man. The formidable villain has been hired by Red Skull to delay your pursuit. You have to defeat him before you can recover the Infinity Gem." Boom.
Let's go to Absorbing.
Yep.
Keep going. We got plenty
We
of
got time. We got time.
Skyrocket. What's he absorbing, you
I'm
think?
gonna go check out Goliath in a second.
Yeah, you got to put
He's
Goliath in
absorbing his
there.
environment, if you remember. So
Can I
let's
help?
see.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the...
I'm gonna do the same after you get back.
Yeah.
I'm just sorting by card. What have you guys out there watching found to be the toughest of the 5 villains? The only ones I've actually lost to are Absorbing Man once. Steve and I lost that the first time through, actually. People were surprised. And then we lost to Taskmaster, I think it was, when I was playing off stream. Phyllis Mashton always use Laser Cannon on Zola now. Everyone's saying Zola. A lot of people saying Zola. Yeah, Zola does seem difficult. That I had Laser Cannon when we were playing off camera, and Laser Cannon was definitely the thing that like made it happen. Like it got us out of a really tight bind. Everyone's saying Zola. How many people have been playing the villains from this box independently? Like just against the villains that are in the box and not like as part of a campaign? I am curious to play against like Zola and Red Skull just on heroic outside of the campaign. Why is Crossbones crying? He got dunked pretty hard. Slapped. All right, villain deck. Absorbing Man. Let me grab him. Ugh. Loud. All right. I think he's here. Yeah. Absorbing Man, Hydra Patrol, and Standard.
I personally love Absorbing Man
Oh, I do too.
as an idea. He's fine.
I think he's, once you hit Heroic, he has a lot of cards that combined are really bad.
Yeah, they would stack up.
And like a lot of his environment stuff is like, if he's this, it's really bad for you. And the more cards you're seeing, the more the odds are he's going to be that thing. All right, let's see. Absorbing Man, main set, Hydra Patrol, which I just got out. There it is.
Boom.
And Standard, which here's the Standard, Expert, and then your Obligation. Don't forget to add that back in.
Okay. Absorbing Man 2 and 3.
Yep. And then the Experimental Weapons go in.
He only has the one side scheme.
I also started realizing when I was playing the campaign off camera that it's kind of okay to, if you can end the scenario with damage equal to your recovery value, because you're starting alter ego.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is
So if
it?
you can just recover and flip, it's pretty good. I'm gonna wear it back.
Solid. If absorbing Winterville is super absorbing power, so it might be. Let's see what happens. None shall pass. Absorbing Man, standard encounter sets, one mod to the set, Hydra Patrol. Discard cards until an environment is discarded. Put it into play. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so we've got to shuffle all of this up.
You need anything?
I don't need anything, no. And then we've got Obligation here. We've got his deck here. Absorbing Man is going to roll in, but I'll leave him out. So here we go. Shuffle this up, and then we'll discard cards until we find an environment. Yeah, Mr. Yao, that's great. That case is beautiful. It's from Dex Protection. Maybe we'll start selling them. Seems worth doing. Shuffle these bad boys up. This art on Laser Cannon is so good. Can somebody tell me, what the Laser Cannon upgrade card, that tech? You guys know the art on that card? Like who that hero is? Is that a Guardians of the Galaxy kind of thing? Obviously, I don't know anything. Okay. So, put the card in play and shuffle the discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay, so here we go. Random environment. A dense forest. Forest response after absorbing them makes an undefended attack against you. Take an indirect or 2 indirect damage if there are 5 or more delay counters. Put this card into play. Okay, dense forest is in. And then we would shuffle these again, but then Absorbing Man comes in and says, if super absorbing power is in play, it is not. So otherwise, search the encounter deck for super absorbing power and reveal it, and then shuffle. Super absorbing power now coming into play here. 6, 2, 4, 6, and if Absorbing Man is going to gain ice, metal, stone, and wood. It's going to have all of the traits. Is that Nick Fury? Very cool. I like that. Man, one of these sleeves is a little off, guys. I can feel it when I'm shuffling. It's the assault. You know, this is just the most aggravating thing. It's probably one that's from a different brand. Is it this one? Let's not worry about it. Okay, so we've got Absorbing Man. It's a 2/2. It's a brute. Got 30 hit points. Nothing really scary. Gains the trait of the environment in play, any of them. So he has wood twice, ice, metal, and stone. And we've got 1A. We're going to flip this over. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place a delay counter here. When an environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. So it can only be one environment. And then it's going to come in with 4 counters. And we're going to add 2 counters every turn plus a delay. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. And then these Hydrojet Troopers I don't think are in the game anymore. So this stuff's all out. We've got our fresh counter deck. We're ready for action.
I think I got to get Goliath in here.
Yes, you absolutely do.
He's too good with my stand cards.
Yeah, too good. It's too good. It's too good. The value there, guys. I'm ready to draw my opening hand. How about you?
Nope.
All right, so you're looking for, we got to do what, 30 on absorbing? It's funny how the silhouette just works for like every possible villain. There was definitely an aesthetic in the comic books. All you got to do is like have something hunching over and it's like, oh, that's no good.
That's a villain.
That's a villain. Don't want any part of that.
So we're doing better than last time. Last time he got all 4 experimental weapons, so that's good.
And so they stay in if they were ever introduced, right? How did we get 4 in?
If it goes to stage 3.
Okay, I see. I see.
Technically, on expert, we're at a little bit of a disadvantage because stage 2 brings 1 in, and 3, but stage 1 doesn't.
Well,
Eli, that's awesome. Saying this is great. I can watch my favorite stream playing on one of my favorite games while I'm riding my exercise bike to get back into shape. Best thing to happen this month.
yeah, fantastic. I really need to figure out my indoor situation because I can't run outside anymore, and it really is throwing me for a loop.
And you don't have a ton of space in your new.
No, I will not. I'll have
situation.
no space there,
was
but I'll
gonna
have a
say-
ton of space to run. But
That's right. Oh, nothing but space there.
nothing but space.
Cody asking, are you using Spider Woman? And if so, what aspects? I am. Leadership and aggression. You do your hand?
Yeah.
I go ahead and do the same.
And just, I'm looking at this, so, you know, I think Wiggle Room is out here. Sneak By is tempting to keep 1 because I think I will have a Polymer Suit turn here. Definitely going to crush the other one. I really would like to look for a Power of Justice play here.
I got Captain Marvel.
Very nice. That's not exactly what you want, though, is it?
It's fine. So
Where's that Quinjet?
later.
Oh, you got Presence and Get Ready, dude? Maybe that's your turn, huh?
Well, if I get a double, definitely. Because basically, I can play Captain Marvel, get ready to draw a card, use that to play Inspiring Presence, and like.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I'm going to ditch these 2, and I'm just going to hope for a 2 or more Justice card, and if not, it's fine. Endurance. Ooh, Spider-Man is actually perfect right now.
Remove 6. Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I have to spend a lot to get there, but I'll have a lot.
You just never know. Let's see what else I get.
What's up, Lightning Jack? Says a longtime viewer, first time on the stream, love the content. It's been awesome to watch while helping out with my newborn son. Hey, congratulations on that. That is a journey. Brother's going through that right now. I'm glad we can be of any help in that situation because it's a whole new paradigm. Thanks for watching. Too.
Yeah. All those like 2 in the morning, feed a kid. Now you have to hold the baby and not fall asleep.
Hold the baby, don't fall asleep.
That's pretty
Watch the
amazing.
Marvel Champions.
So I drew my Achilles heel.
Hulk. Yeah, so now you have to play Hulk. Yeah. I know how this goes.
I'm going to take a peek at the top card of my deck.
Yeah.
And see if it's worth
What is it?
playing.
Let us all know.
It's a lightning.
Okay.
Which is fine.
That's
It's
not
just
enough.
a bunch of damage.
Not
to us,
enough.
too.
Not enough.
I think I'm going to have to go Captain Marvel.
If you do Captain Marvel, you might be able to draw in and get Hulk on the table anyway.
Well,
Get Ready trades a card for a card. Inspiring Presence card for a card.
I'd have to use one of those to play Captain Marvel. Then she
Yeah.
draws me a card, then I can get ready and draw another card. So I'll have 2 cards, one of which is this card.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted a 2 resource.
Teen Spirit. There's Bruno. Don't know much about
Play
comic
Captain
books.
Marvel. And then
Don't know much about French. I took.
should I leave all that stuff for you to handle?
I think I'm just going to drop Spider-Man in on this, and then he's probably going to go 2 on the main.
Yeah. So I'm just going to punch for 2. Draw a card. I'm going to get ready. Punch for 2. Draw a card.
What's up, John the Bard? Hey, good to hear from you. We're having a great Monday, yeah.
Oh, get out of town.
Champions on the table. You got to love it.
Let's go Inspiring Presence. Oh, it's a hero action. So let's flip. Inspiring Presence to ready. Recover 1. Get a token. Punch for 2 more and draw a card.
No way.
Then I'm going to attack with a skilled strike.
Oh, here it is,
I
ladies
get
and
the
gentlemen.
token, and it's a 5 damage attack.
Bobby Hillo definitely got the dillo there.
That's crazy because I drew a card and it basically had to be a 0 cost, or
And it was.
Or
That's
and
the
it
thing.
not only was 0
It
cost,
was.
it was
get
a
a
0
1?
cost that gives
Yeah, you
me
get a
+2 and +1 because it's an aggression card. Get out of town.
That's as good as it could have gone, man. Tyler's saying, I'm here with you for the 2 a.m. watching with the newborn. It's been much easier with something entertaining to watch. That's awesome, Tyler. Hey, congrats on that.
If you're watching this
The journey
now or
of
in the
children.
future at 2 a.m. with a child, please comment. I would love to know.
Now, does this have any downsides? It doesn't. It just gives him all the business. I'm gonna have to really blow out my turn for this to matter, but I'm gonna do it. Here comes Spidey. Power of Justice for 2.
Here comes Spider-Man. Here comes Spider-Man.
3 for the sneak by.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's Bruno.
Making money moves.
Or it's Helicarrier. Yeah, 5, it's Bruno.
Smart Drive saying, I'm
right.
watching at 7:40 a.m. with 2 cats. Does that count? Basically the same thing.
And then we'll play the Polymer Suit with an Endurance. Kind of got all the assets up front. I can get that in by the end of the game. Comes into play, remove 6.
Kapow.
Kapow! Kablammers! 2 off the main. Take 1. Waste a resource, which I hate to do. And I'm going to stay here, man.
Yeah.
I'm not in a hurry.
We got to split the goalpost.
Yeah, come on in.
I like it. Draw cards.
Lightning Jack here saying somehow your struggles against Ultron Heroic made the sleep deprivation hurt less. Yeah, that's right. We just a little soaking up the pain.
Evan saying, just found out we're pregnant, and this Covenant life hack will be implemented, I assure you.
That's
well, congratulations,
fantastic.
man.
Yeah, congrats. It's the time. Fall is the time, apparently.
I've heard you don't want to be pregnant during the summer.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything during the summer. Nothing.
Except stay inside.
Hello. Yeah, and maybe run a little bit. All right, 2 on and 1 delay counter. I'm just going to get the magic dice bag.
You don't want to use these generics?
Yeah, you can use the generics. It's fine.
Because he only has one thing, right?
Until I get beat cops out.
All right, and then...
Activate against you. It's going to be an attack. 2 plus.
2 plus a boost.
If
Make it
it's
4.
undefended, you're going to take indirect damage. Just 1. Now that we know.
Well, I'm a 3 defense, so it saves a ton of damage.
Yeah, let's go
So I'll
for it.
block. So it's going to be 2 plus 2. I'll take 1.
And no indirect. That makes sense. And then scheming against me, 2 plus. Give me the flip if you would. 2 plus 2. Here comes 4. We can go all the way to 24. We've got nothing but net on this.
Bad cards. Me first. Exhaustion. Ha
Already exhausted. That's right. Put that in. Dense Forest
And
goes
it's got
out.
Surge. Now, if he makes an undefended attack, you place a threat on the main scheme. 2, if there are 5 or more delay counters. Omnimorph, he is ice. So exhaust my identity. Ha ha!
Wow, that could not have gone better. How about getting rid of that side scheme? That would be awful.
Yeah.
What happens if all of those are out? Exhaust identity, give him tough and heal 1, give him a face down boost, and discard a card at random. Wow, that would be devastating.
You cannot let that thing
Who's
fail,
laughing now? Piercing Thorns, discard 1 card at random from your hand. If Wood Trade is in, discard 1 card you control.
Nope. That would be a bummer.
Yeah. All right, so I don't think there's a lot that you can really mess up here.
William says, I love watching you guys working on my thesis and watching the greatest Marvel Champions players.
Ah, thank
It's
you.
too kind of you. What's your thesis?
Not the greatest. Hopefully, we're at least fun to watch.
I want to know what the thesis is.
Yeah, I'd like to know the thesis too. All right, we're done.
This is for you.
Thanks. Let's smell that teen spirit. Big hands. Okay. Big hands, I know you're the one. Nakia coming in with said big hands.
I am probably going to ready your Spider-Man.
Now's the time to go.
Beware.
Flipping to Miss Marvel. No, not yet. -1 to the next card. Flipping to Miss Marvel.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Biokinetic. Plus the discount. We're going to do a big hands. Deal 4 damage to an enemy.
It's going to be a new thing.
There's just no reason to get that card back, sadly. So I'm just going to take the 1 thwart instead. Because then,
Bold.
Daredevil for 4.
Oh, get out of
Genius
town.
and Power of Justice.
That's what I'm going to ready.
Thwart for 2. Or I'm sorry, thwart for 2 and then 1 damage to the main.
I'm going to ready someone. Who do you want to be ready?
Thwart for 2, Spider-Man. Oh, do Daredevil. Let's get Max
Get
Daredevil.
ready on
value.
Daredevil.
All right. Thwart for 2, 1 to the enemy. Thwart for 1 with Miss Marvel.
Nice, because it keys him up to block if you want it.
That's right. Boom.
Sorry,
A different game. I mean, imagine, just think about how different this game can go. Like, I didn't play Daredevil or Spider-Man any last game.
And now
Isn't that cool?
both jamming. All right. You
Yeah,
ready?
button.
Yeah, man. Let's go Venom Blast for 5. Down to
TC
8.
stream celebrating all these quarantine babies. Shout out to quarantine babies. Watching in the future,
that's
18
gonna-
years from now, if you're watching,
It's going to be a whole generation, man.
if you were conceived right now,
It's like the boomers.
I'm glad you're watching our back catalog of
That's
streams.
bizarre to think about.
18 years from now, are we still going to be playing Marvel Champions? That's smart money. Put it on the table. I bet we'll still be streaming, or maybe we'll be 3D projecting into your homes at that point.
I will be 50. That's
Yeah,
crazy to think
We're not
about.
getting any younger.
All right, here we go. Self-propelled glide. I'm going to ready. We're going to swing for 3.
Williams' thesis, the authorship of Hebrews. Well, hey, let me save you some time here. It's the Hebrews.
It's false. It's to the Hebrew.
Paul do that one?
Yeah.
He's the one writing all the letters, isn't he?
Everyone says everything's Paul.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know, did Beethoven really write the music? I don't know. Did Mozart? Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to save Captain Marvel in case I draw anything that would heal her or give her a +1 health.
Yeah, you got to save Captain Marvel.
And I save a block.
It's a draw engine.
And then should I flip down to give you something to do with all
Yeah,
the
I think
threat?
so. I think that's right.
I'll go ahead and peek at... Well, I'm going to look at the top card of my deck and just...
You can look at the top card of the encounter deck.
Is there any 0-cost card I could play on this turn? Because I could draw it with Captain Marvel.
No. Wait, maybe. Get ready? No, that wouldn't work.
It wouldn't do much. We're going to be good. I'm going to look at the top card of this deck. It's a 2.
Torres says, no babies here, but I did get engaged a couple of weekends ago. Congrats to you there,
Congrats.
Torres. William saying, I believe it was Luke, but Paul told him what to write. There you go. You heard it here first. Didn't even have to read the whole thesis. All right, here comes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, the thesis is... That's the thesis. Then you got to prove it.
Yeah.
Or make at least introduce
Be a
reasonable
tough one to
doubt.
prove.
I think my brother Daniel did his thesis on like literally it was 2 or 3 scriptures, and it was like
That was it.
yeah, but then 150 pages came out.
Well, if
crazy.
why do we even need the Bible if he's just going to write all that?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got my 5 cards. Everything's standing up. First
Uh-huh.
player token is going to me, so let's go 2 on the main.
You ever draw just exactly what you were predicting? you would
Yes, not this turn though. 1 delay counter on. Interacting with me, I'm the first player. It's 2+. If it's undefended, we're going to put things on the main scheme.
Don't care.
I don't care.
2 plus 2.
Taking 4.
Then he's scheming against me.
Oh, I got to put one on the main scheme. Don't let me forget.
I got you. 2 plus a rocky outcrop boost. Put this into play. We're now on the stone. It's not surging because it, didn't do its thing. So
Yep.
2 on. Then bad cards. Starting with you.
Did you undefend that? Oh, it wasn't an undefended bag. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bad card for me is a steel kick. Ah, cool. Hero, take 3 indirect damage. 4 if Absorbing has the metal trait. Does not have the metal trait. So 3 indirect damage. That's annoying. It's all here.
Mine?
Yep.
Hydra Soldier. He's got guard, and when he's defeated, I'm going to get a card. Bummer.
Guard and a card.
Pass over that Toki.
Man, I hate that Hydra Soldier.
Mm-hmm. The worst of us. All right. X-Wing players.
I'll never not appreciate that. What are we thinking? Do we want to go to the next stage, or are we trying to delay? No, we're not trying to delay.
We're trying to rush.
We're trying to rush.
Yeah.
We can definitely go to the next phase if you want, without even considering much of anything.
This is not a build game.
I don't think so. I'm not even going to play the mansion.
Yeah, I'm going to
We're
play
just going to
team
put the jets
training.
on.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Helicarrier. So Captain Marvel has an extra health.
Oof.
Actually, before I do that, let's back up. I'm going to peek at top card of this deck. Okay.
How is it?
It's a 2. Then I'm going to flip. Then I'm going to play team training so I get that sweet token. Then she's going to punch for 2. I'll draw a card.
Do we just leave that hide? Oh, it's got guard. It's got guard.
So she'll punch for 2 there, I guess.
I guess.
That's not what I want.
Maybe.
Let's put this back.
Yeah, I don't have her punch yet.
Because I'm at 1.
I'll have one coming from Daredevil if you want that. If I even want it, I could just also block with him.
Well, I think I just skilled strike.
Yeah.
So that puts me at
Swing for
5.
5, yeah.
Knock him out, get a bag card. Then she'll swing.
Draw a card.
Then I'm going to play
Spidey,
Pheromones.
1928, saying Lockjaw and Aunt May are tied for favorite card in the game. Are we sleeping on Lockjaw? No? Okay, good. Thanks. Appreciate that.
I don't think so. I just want the mathematical case. Anyone, hit me with it. Eddie's saying I'm planning to drop some cash next week for the Arkham Horror tokens and boards. The problem is going to be which board to get. Decisions.
Great question. Great question.
I'm a Carcosa man myself.
Yeah, you are.
Blank says, no, you're not sleeping on Lockjaw.
Okay, thank you. Good.
I didn't know this. So it makes me excited about the Crisis Protocol version, if he ever exists. He's like a Clifford-sized dog.
Oh,
Like there's like
fun.
a big dog.
It's a big dog. Do I want to waste? No, I don't want to waste.
I agree, Fade. He's saying Aunt May is the strongest card in the game.
Daredevil's going to thwart for 2 and do 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
And see himself out of the party.
Bye, Felicia.
Spider-Man's going to swing for 2.
He was swinging. Stage 3 gains the trait of each environment in play, force response, after he activates. If he's ice or stone, he's currently stone, place a threat on the main scheme. If he's metal or wood, take an indirect damage.
Throw it on the main scheme. Don't care. Love it.
Also, he's stunned and confused. Don't you forget it.
Deidra's saying here, boys, Flesh and Blood, welcome to Wraith. Alpha booster boxes have gone up to 1,000 USD per box, and Rudy just bumped them to 2,000 per box. I don't know. Zach's really hip to this. There seems to be a frenzy in the water, though, doesn't there?
So, short version for anyone that isn't aware, Flesh and Blood is a trading card game, and The first edition print runs have basically sold out, and the box prices have been going crazy. It's a crazy market.
Collectible games make people go crazy, man.
Yeah, but the game has a ton of momentum, and people are just now really getting hip to it. And
Not us, though.
not us, but
We were hip before it was cool.
it's crazy to think about. A couple months ago, we were
That's why we
selling those
have
boxes
plants
for
back there.
75, 80 bucks.
Yeah.
But now they're selling for over $1,000. So that in itself means that people are getting really excited about making sure they get the stuff that's coming out in the future as well.
You're telling me if I had bought all of our boxes at 75, I can now sell them for 1,000? That's like 1,000% return. 900%?
No, it's 1,000.
Okay.
10 times.
Well, I clearly have made a mistake. That would have definitely helped my financial situation. Instead, I was here streaming, helping all of you.
Dider's saying, you guys saved boxes in TC stores. Nope, we sold them. We wanted people to have them. I'm glad that we got them all out there, because I don't think anyone was really buying from us speculatorily.
That's awesome.
Is that a word?
Well, it sure is. Heck is now. That was fantastic.
I don't think they were speculating when they bought from us. It was genuine players looking to get the game. We did the box set 1 and 2 bundle. The unlimited edition is coming out like in the next couple weeks, and that's those are reasonable price. We have this pre-order on the site for the normal prices.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Pretty bird.
Pretty bird.
Okay, so if we do this with this and this.
I agree, Psycho, saying things are definitely hype for players, but also there's massive speculation going on from investors. I think that is what is creating, it's both. Players are really loving the game and excited, and investors are starting to believe in the long term of the game.
Investors is crazy.
Yeah, it's a huge thing in Magic. That's what Alpha Investments is. It's called Alpha Investments, literally. Alpha being the early Magic sets and then investments. It's the whole idea of the channel.
I get it. All right, so I'm going to play a big hands. Deal 4 damage. I'm going to use the Polymer Suit and a Sneak By to do that. Then I'm going to roll down to Kamala Khan.
Dude, we only need 28 damage.
Smell that Teen Spirit. It's a Shrink.
But it's cool to see. And also a ton of people, because the next set's coming out in March, are hopping on the subscription train to make sure they get boxes of the first edition.
That's good. Keep doing that. Use Nakia for a Beat Cop.
Do then you
The
can.
Mansion and the Concussive Blow.
You can flip a character after you exhaust them.
Recover for 5.
That whopping 5 recovery.
It's so good. It's one of the best things. And then I'll hold on to this guy and Beat Cop for 1.
She must be really good at relaxing.
Yeah.
That's my bad card.
That's why I play it. Hey, thanks. Shuffle that bad boy in there.
I was like, when did I put that? I didn't put that in.
So I like Greenier. Any updates on Spider-Man tokens and boards? We just got some prototypes in this morning that we're reviewing.
Trying to make them perfect.
Trying to make them perfect. They have been very frustrating. All right, everything stands up as you would expect. We go to the round that matters. I'm going to draw up to 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go 2 on the main, 1 on the delay. Go on delay.
On delay.
And then try to attack you and stun.
Fails.
Try to scheme me, confuse. We're so good at doing
Bad
that.
cards. Well, the pheromones make the magic happen.
You've done a great job.
The pheromones in 2-player are like particularly absurd.
Yeah, just ideal.
Yeah. Power gauntlets.
Great to hear, Solent. We'll
after
get that as soon as we can.
Attach villain attacks and damage, you discard a card from your hand. Swinging Stone. If I'm in hero form and he attacks me, if he has the stone trait, he gets +1 attack for the activation.
He does have a stone trait.
So he's a 4 attacking me.
I can drop Spider-Man at it if you'd like.
I would like.
Whee! Swinging in.
Special.
I'll take
The
that.
abandoned facility. Enters play. Spider-Man gets.
See ya, Spidey. Hey, he just went out there for a second.
And after he activates against you, he had the stone trait, so we put a threat on.
Yeah.
And then he failed the other ones. And then what's your back card?
Is it after he activates against you? So would this be in now?
Well,
Because technically after the activation, this is in play after the boost, right? After he activates, is that at the very end? Why are all these prepositions in games?
I know, right?
What,
What
I mean,
to which word is this referring?
after about, when you're about to, after you've about to do
I
something?
think it would actually be the damage. I'm gonna take the damage.
Okay. All right.
Now it's your bad card.
Okay. Bad card coming in. Under fire. Give me 2 cards, please.
Your favorite, mine. Now you just need exhaustion plus shadows of the past.
Ooh, avalanche. When revealed, either spend an energy resource or take 2 indirect.
2 indirect.
Sure, take 2 indirect. And then it's got 4 on it.
4 on.
He's a 4 on. And then icy grip. You were stunned. If I have the ice trait, take some stuff. He doesn't. I'll take the stun.
It's cool art. This is for you.
Yeah, the McBrownism, the damage is from actually the Absorbing Man card, not the Undefended from Abandoned Facility. All right, man.
28.
Did you pass this to me secretly?
Yeah,
Okay.
You put it in your board. Just
All
so
right.
you remember that.
Nakia's going to be a -1. Let's smell that Teen Spirit. Ooh, nobody is investigating. There's the wiggle room.
Alex, that's not true. So indirect damage, you get to pick where it goes. It doesn't have to be divided evenly. A lot of people think that, and I'm not sure why. I think there's a card that makes you do it evenly,
Maybe.
and that was like one of the first cards we saw with indirect damage, but indirect is your choice.
So got -1 on Nakia.
Anakin's twin. Saying, have you played Marvel United yet? No, we haven't.
Shrink with a wiggle. Did you almost say it there?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Kamala Khan's going to recover.
Man,
Flipping up to
you're
hero.
cleaning out damage like a boss.
Let's polymer suit. Shrink that, clear the area. Remove 4.
Get out
Draw
of
a
here.
card.
That's such value.
The value.
I'm going to put this here so it's easier for us to toss cards into.
The value. Beat Cop going to take 1. Doing what Beat Cop does.
Yep. Getting to the truth.
That's right. We're going to put Quake in with the strength. And then since we're here, why don't we just... Yeah, we're going to do it. I mean, how much longer? This game isn't going very much longer, right? It's not going very much longer.
28 health. I don't want that to get to 5. So
Okay.
I want to end it next round at the latest.
Okay. You know, if that's the case, are you going to end up in... Where are you going to end up?
Probably down.
Okay.
But probably also going to have some pheromones going on, you know what I mean?
Oh, I hear that.
Just so I can shut his whole turn down.
Sure. Let's get him bigging out. It's fine. And then Quake, let's go ahead and punch for 2.
Yep.
Start working it.
Mine?
All yours.
I'm going to punch for 2 with Marvel. Draw a card.
I'm going to use this laser cannon as well. Just kidding. It's funny. You get it?
I'm laughing.
Oh, thank you for letting me know you're academically laughing.
So
If this were a text message, I would be saying LOL right now.
I'm laughing out loud. Can't you see?
Yeah, LOL.
He just can't stay away.
How's everybody feeling out there? Out there in the live stream, out there in the chat. It's good to have you all here. Very pleased. How are the levels? Levels sound good? Don't you love audio equipment? Honestly, it's just, there's a certain appeal to it. There's nothing quite like it.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to play a pheromones.
Zach plays a pheromones.
Thank you for the
Stunning and
narration.
confusing the enemy, per the card text. It's like we're doing commentary for competitive games
For
again.
ourselves.
I'll get you. I'm gonna narrate this turn.
I'm just going to play Spider Girl even though the value is not there.
Pays 2 for Spider Girl. Dropping a Quinjet, let the record show.
It's not that kind
Currently
of game.
1 for 1.
Swing for 2.
2 damage from Spider Girl.
Swing for 3.
3 damage from Spider Girl. Villain going down to 19.
Where did the other token go? You snipe it? Oh, there it is.
Ask him where the other token is. There it is. The 1 is now in play.
Then we'll flip over.
Flip into Alter Ego. Taking a look at the top card per the ability. Jessica Drew.
And around.
And here we go. See, I could do that once every few rounds. I feel gratified.
Just for the heck of it.
Listen to the podcast if you don't. All this and more featured there.
Imagine what you're missing.
Imagine what you're missing. It's going to sound better than ever.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a bad card. I need a bad card.
Benzie, what a play in his commentator voice. I'm going to do this. 2 on. And a counter. We're at
Yeah.
4.
Well, let's end it next turn. I'm set up. I've got Embiggen. I'm stunned, but it's fine.
Then he's going to attempt to do things to us. He
No,
attacks
but
you,
we've
fails.
somehow decided that we're better than him.
That's right. He schemes against me and fails. Then we get bad cards.
Nothing like paying 2 to cancel the villain turn. It's pretty strong. We're pretty strong, honestly.
On a scale of 1 to amazing, I would rate it right there at amazing.
Assault. I'm in hero mode. The villain's going to attack me. Oh, shouldn't be looking at that. I think this is a moment for Quake.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, hit me. If he has the, metal? So let's see what he gets. Metal is going to be indirect damage.
Yeah. +2. So a 5 damage attack.
All right, Quake, see ya. Thank you for playing.
And indirect damage.
1 indirect damage to Steven. Okay. Next card, Stall Tactics. When revealed, place a threat on the main scheme for every 2 delay counters, so 2 threat.
Nice. Master plan.
Mm.
I moved it closer to you to make it easy, and then you tossed it over there.
Give me that side scheme.
Just cruise through the whole deck.
Look at those Hydra soldiers going out of there. Wow. Hey, come on, man. There it is.
Avalanche.
Ah! What do we do? We take damage or we lightning ourselves? She lightninged herself.
I'll need to run the math on that. Hold on.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Yeah, I'll lightning myself with a counterintelligence.
I'm going to take 2.
Cool. You're going to have to recover. Oh, man. You're going to go into the next round with all sorts of damage.
You got it. All right. End of round?
End around.
First player token passes?
That's right.
Don't mind me. Thank you very much.
It doesn't pass. It's taken.
It's taken. All right. Well, let's do the best we can.
What more can you do, really?
That's right. Actually, no. I can do better. Let's flip. No, let's recover. Flip. She-Hulk. Get a token. Punch for 1. Punch for 2.
Yes.
Get
she's
ready.
dead.
No, I have an extra health.
Ah, yeah.
Here. And a token.
Did you take the 2 off for the punch? That last punch?
Yeah, I did, I think.
Are you sure? You were at 19, 1, 2. Yeah, you're good.
And then she'll swing for 2 more. And that is the best I can do.
That's all we can do?
Yep.
Wow.
I haven't built this game, as you can tell.
Yeah, we definitely didn't do
Don't
that.
forget your stun, too.
I'm not going to forget. Let's clear the area. Your favorite and mine. Avalanche gone. Draw a card.
Just muscle memory. I get it. It's just really funny.
Okay.
What up, Tyke? We're playing Marvel Champions. Cooperative Marvel living card game. My brain is not functioning at 100%.
Let's drop the stun.
Yep.
Just get that over with.
You got 14 in you?
No. Unless you want me to blast this laser cannon.
Nope.
Let's flip to Kamala.
You're not going to use it in Biggin?
No, I don't have an event.
That's a shame.
Teen Spirit. There's just sneak by. It's not going to do it either. Well, let's see what happens here. Let's Nakia for Amir. Let's Amir. Place one on the bottom.
Nice.
It's not going to matter. I'll put Quake down there. And draw a card. Then let's go.
I think the difference maker here is I didn't get a turn 1 Quinjet.
That may have been the thing. Yeah. Ooh, wait. I can do this. Oh, yeah. No, I can't. It was close, though. It was very close. All right, Amir. Let's go Coulson. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Coulson for 2. Wiggle room and sneak by. Get counterintelligence in. Counterintelligence for 2. And my deck's here to do what it does. So,
Can't
sorry.
deny it. Don't hurt your beat comp.
2 off of 3 off of the main. So we're going to go to 3 threat.
Tony's saying tasteful looking backdrop guy.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay. Done, 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 done. Done, done, done. And that's it.
All right. We're here to party.
This will definitely be the last one.
Yeah, there's no way we're making it to the
No
next
way.
round.
Boom.
No pheromones this round, though.
What a devastating assessment.
All right, he's going to attack me. I'm going to block with Spider Girl.
Cool.
Thanks for partying.
Did we put 2 on in the delay and all that?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Figured you'd do that.
Ah, yeah.
Get an acceleration counter. Spider Girl, thanks for being a part of the team.
Undefended attack. After attack activates against you. What do you do? Take a thing? Metal? Take an indirect damage?
Got it.
Put it on She-Hulk, man. Let her blast in there for 5.
Load up. Because she's got that +1 hit point.
That's right. Somebody was using their big brain.
All right, then he's going to scheme against you.
Scheme it against me. What is it? 2+?
2+ a boost. Ready?
Yeah.
5.
All right. Counterintelligence -3. So we'll add 2. And then after I take indirect damage, so...
Looks like a job for...
Sure.
Yeah.
Qualicon on it.
Bad cards?
Yep.
Icy Grip.
No, let's get it on Coulson if we're going to end the game.
You were stunned.
Oh.
He has the ice trait. He doesn't.
That's going to slow it down.
Under Fire. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck and Surge. Don't mind me. Home by Dawn.
Oof. Discard a support. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter now. This is the last turn.
Yeah, but they're both -1s.
Beat Cop.
Oh, Beat Cop. Yeah, sure. See a Beat Cop.
It's the end.
Gotta get home by dawn.
Avalanche.
God, I mean, how many avalanches we gotta deal with?
He's literally just dumping avalanches all over us.
I'm gonna discard this for Justice
I'm
because
going to discard a lightning as well.
thanks. All right, my bad card. Man, you got dumped on for sure. Ice replaces the facility. Snowy Hillside, I should say. Hydra Regular in Site 1 when it comes in. It's going to add 1 to the scheme, and then it's just sitting there, wasting all of our time. Just a foot soldier.
All right. End of round? It's for you.
Yep, end of round. Good question here, Balaz. So the stuff that's happening is on Absorbing Man 3. It says after Absorbing Man activates against you, if he has these traits do things. We're not triggering Snowy Hillside because all the attacks have been defended thus far. Okay. Smells like Teen Spirit. Smells like my deck going away. Ooh, another Big Hands.
Is that the attack?
Yeah. Can't hate that. Amir Khan, Exhaust. Put one on the bottom. Assume it's not going to matter. Draw a card. Okay. Then Nakia for -1. Flip to hero mode. Carry that -1 with us.
Like a snack.
Like a snack. You know what? No. How much does he have? 12? I'm going to recover. Then flip to hero mode. 1 plus the biometric suit. Big hands for 6.
Down to 8.
Then let's do big hands for 4.
Down to 4.
Then let's clear the area with a wiggle room.
Get out of
Shrink it. That out of there just to say we did. Draw a card.
Your deck is doing very well.
Oh man, don't you love it? Can you do 4?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm just gonna stop. I'll play Bruno, and then put this beat cop under Bruno, just so they can hang out.
I'm gonna flip down. Recover for 3. Swing for 4 with She-Hulk. Burying the Absorbing Man. Victory.
Man, it is kind of a cruise, isn't it? It's a cruise. He's you need to bump him to heroic 1, I think, when you're on the
For
campaigns.
him to like actually, he beat us the first time we played him though. You remember that?
Did he really?
Uh-huh.
No, he didn't.
Uh-huh.
No, he didn't.
He sure did.
That's not true. Is that true?
It's like people were watching it and they were astounded at how badly it was going for him.
Oh,
Because he just randomly, it was like
Well, that's
dunking
exciting.
on us.
yeah.
Anyways, record the number of delay counters on the main scheme in the campaign log. 5.
I'm She-Hulk.
Each player may choose a basic condition upgrade.
Is this not hilarious to you as well? Do you see this?
Because I can't see your face. Oh my goodness. I saw you up here. I was like, it's not that funny.
I love it.
It's the kind of thing where it went on long enough that it wasn't funny, and then it kept going long enough that it became funny.
There's some of those old tricks you can do, you know? My dad used to do this kind of stuff. You like, you know, it would have to be this. Hold on.
Where you can't see the arm pulling you. That's fun.
It's great.
Okay.
All right, back to the board
So,
here. What do we got to do?
Here are your choices. You can get a basic attack upgrade.
Taskmaster beat us, not Absorbing Man. He was laughing now. Welcome memory. Population me.
+1 hit point, +1 attack. You can get +2 hit points, +1 thwart. You can get +4 hit points, +1 recover. Or you can get +3 hit points, +1 defense.
I don't ever use my main stats, so I may as well take 1 billion hit points, right?
You're correct. Then I think that I have to do the 2 hit
Glad
points
we're in agreement.
+1 thwart, because thwarting is the best.
Okay. Yeah, we call that value where I come from. You got a clear boy over there? It was deceptive. It was the packaging.
These are clear.
Clear packaging for clear sleeves.
Wrap our plastic in plastic.
So now I've got 14 hit points and 6 recover.
Seems good.
How good is that?
Yeah.
You carry damage, 1.
I carry 1.
Carrying 1. We'll just remember that, right? We don't have to write that
and we
down.
have 5 delay counters, which is kind of standard fare, as far as I know.
And what happens with the delay counters now?
Nothing yet. They just remember that we have 5 of them.
Oh, and yeah, we can advance these at some point.
Yeah.
Do you realize what improved recovery upgrade does for me? When I recover, I draw a card. Wow. That's so good for her.
Mine becomes, after you defeat a side scheme, exhausted to draw a card.
You never will.
Oh, yeah. With the tooth.
I will.
Dude,
I'm clearing the area, man.
I know, but like,
Come on.
you'll see.
You'll see. Yeah, there'll be times. There'll be times for sure. I don't need these. You need these? Get these out of here.
What are these? Oh, the old ones we didn't choose?
And then there's that out of there. Man, that was a clean, we just had 2 clean runs.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
That's great.
That's a good way to come back.
That's right. Yeah, you want it to be nice.
Not like one of those Arkham streams where we got, like that last Arkham stream we did where we just got slammed.
I've never been dunked on that hard by Arkham.
It was bad.
It's because we can't deck build.
I know. I went home and felt bad about life. It was just like,
Yeah, well, that's
rough.
Arkham at its best, I think.
We got slammed.
I think it's the kind of game that really you need to suffer. It's just a little, it's got that, you know how, the psychology theories about contrast, and so like the worse something is, the better the other experiences are afterwards. You get that? What's that called?
It's the whole yin yang.
There's a word for it, yeah. Hero's journey really is what it all is.
Basically,
You have to really get down into the darkness and feel the awfulness and then overcome it, and then you rise as a new. It's like Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
You know.
Hero's journey.
Yeah, lost his hand. Right.
Well, yes, that was part of it. Also, finding out that your nemesis is your dad is a problem.
You know, a little physical, a little mental.
And that your mentor
Trauma
lied
all
to you
around.
about it. I mean, it's a lot of bad stuff all wrapped into one. It's the dark moment.
We'll hang out with you guys for another couple of seconds. What is it, 4:21? Hey. We got a few minutes left.
We were just so ready to make that joke.
You'd be surprised at how much is preloaded in here. I'm like a game genie of jokes.
Travis, what's up? Says, does a black shirt mean deep feels?
Well, if that's the case, Zach's been on that for about 17 years. He's been at the bottom of the hero's journey for a while.
Yeah. How'd you feel about that run?
That was so clean. It was so satisfying to just rock it out.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel is playing very well right now.
It is nice to see that in action.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to see Quinjet pay off in game 1.
That's right. You're 1 for 1 so far.
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Let me think. What was the other thing?
That is probably the highlight.
Just immediately.
Captain Marvel, like, for 1, that just goes in and draws 5 cards in a turn.
Especially a 1 that I really, like, it smooths out that 1 turn as well.
That investment over time. Time value of money. We all know how that goes.
Rak Havu says, kissed his sister also and can see dead people. Luke was living a pretty rough existence there.
Travis Chance. Hey, Travis. Good to see you. It says, I shall watch this later. Really enjoy the content. Thank you, Travis.
He was chatting with me when you were gone on the solo stream, and he's been...
Travis is Colossal, right?
He used to be.
Colossal? Oh, he's moved on?
Moved on.
All right.
Where's he Florida. I don't know what he's doing in Florida.
I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody from Florida, but it's got a reputation. That state has a reputation.
Humid? I went to Florida once.
Yeah. How was that?
I was mostly inside a convention center for Star Wars Celebration.
It was Star Wars Celebration, yeah.
And the 2 times I was outside were at night or early in the morning. So, like, it's not that, bad.
Those are the worst times for Florida. Night and early morning.
I feel like it's not as hot.
Yeah, that's
People
true.
always complain about humidity. I don't really mean...
Well, you're from Oklahoma, man. You're not going to worry about the humidity. We got plenty of that here.
It's thick out there, man.
Making games as usual. Good, Travis. Well, hey, keep in touch. Let us know what's going on. He says Florida is humidity and chaos. Totally fair. We got tomorrow. What are we doing? We're stacked up. We've got Skyfair and Crisis Protocol tomorrow.
Yeah.
We've got Wingspan and Ashes on Wednesday.
Dude, we got Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas
TCG on Thursday.
I did not realize how much of a reputation it has.
The game?
For being like one of the best collectible games that nobody knows about.
I think, obviously, it's unbelievable to me that someone decided to make a TCG off of that. It's literally an hour and 16-minute movie.
It's a strange, yeah. What do you collect, I guess?
So
plot lines?
I mean, there's just not that much to do. So, like, when I'm thinking about a TCG, obviously, I think in their head, it's more like, we're going to do however many sets, that's going to be collectible, and it's going to go away. But it's not like today's TCG. Like back then, it was like, it's a set of baseball cards, or whatever year it is, or it's like you could do a couple and then go. But I will say about it, we've been playing a lot of old games on those Thursday streams. I did a cursory look through some of the cards and the rules and some of the reviews online. And for its time, what's really crazy about it is how not complicated it is. That's really...
Oh, that's music to my ears, man.
90s card games, the hallmark of them is take something and then literally get as granular as you can to mimic everything about that theme.
Yeah.
And this, maybe there's just not enough there to do that with. But it's highly talked about. I'm curious coming into it anew, how many people it's like, it was a really good palate cleanser at the time.
Have you played it before?
But I'm curious for like people that talk highly. I've always heard it talked highly about.
Somebody from Dice Tower has it as one of their favorites.
They kept mentioning it at some point.
Yeah.
I feel like it was Z.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to play that on Thursday, and then, of course, we're back for Arkham on Friday. And honestly, Arkham at this point, things are getting worse for us because the decks are not improving faster than the scenarios are getting harder. So it's going to be like a meat grinder over the next, 4 scenarios. So if you want to see some people get rocked at Arkham Horror, we'll be providing all of that.
Yeah.
It does kind of give you if you're playing the Investigator starter deck just as it is, you're going to have a tough time it's going to be a challenge on standard. I think if you played easy with just the investigator starter and the upgrade path, I think you get it done pretty reasonably. But with standard, it's quite a challenge.
The standalone scenarios or even the core set with those things.
I don't know. The core set's hard though. To me, core set's one of the hardest ones.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I want to see how it would feel to play through an entire campaign with one of those decks, which is what we're doing. They release these little starter decks, kind of like the Hero Packs and Champions, where it's a fully playable deck with all the, and like that game, you actually upgrade your deck as you play. So it has all the stuff for you to upgrade with throughout the campaign. Normally you're choosing from your whole card pool, but it's very, very restrictive, obviously, with a single pack of cards.
And Phyllis Master's saying Circle Undone is a pretty tough campaign.
Yeah.
So maybe that has a lot to do with it too. And our investigator spread is more funny than it is wise. Also, you guys surely know this by now. You can get all of your Marvel Champions products through us. It's Covenant subscriptions, what it's called. Pretty simple idea. You sign up for however many of each release that you want. You put the transaction through. It costs you $0 to sign up. You can cancel anytime. About 2 weeks before a release comes out, we charge you for it. Usually just MSRP plus shipping, lowest price shipping, first class. Send it to you. And in the States, at least, we're trying to get them to you on release day. But we also can't send them too early because we can't break street date. So most of the time it's release day, sometimes the day after. USPS has been a little weird. Obviously, there's a pandemic. So sometimes it's a little bit longer, but that is certainly our intent. And it's our intent to be the only way online to get them as fast as you can. Because even if they're not exactly on release day, they're definitely faster than what anybody else is going to send them to you.
That's the goal.
Unless Asmodee's breaking their own
Question
street
for
dates.
you.
Yes.
Ben Z saying, I hated on Miss Marvel when she came out, but realized very quickly she has deep potential. Steven, you made Miss Marvel shine in both these games. What combo with
What a combo.
What a combo with Spider-Man Miss Marvel. Thanks, fellas. Have a great week.
Yeah, hey, thank you.
What do you think is making... I feel like she's performing right now at a different level.
Clear the area.
That's the main one.
I mean, that's really where it is.
You also have to get an extra card. Skilled Investigator is helpful.
The Skilled Investigators, and I think just understanding that your first Miss Marvel run through the deck is generally going to be about setting up.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to play to that as much as I can. I feel like I have the perfect spread of setup cards and do things cards. And then, honestly, for Crossbones, you just have time to get that setup going. So she does really well there. And then on Absorbing Man, the pressure isn't super heavy. So again, if we wanted to set up, I would have the opportunity to do that. But I didn't need to set up too much on that game.
Yeah.
And then Miss Marvel, sometimes it depends on the cards you get, like the order.
I think you lean into a recovery really well.
Yes. And I think that's why you need to have a setup spread that is not just her personas. So run your Avengers Mansions, your Helicarriers. Basically, one card a turn is probably setting up, 2 cards if you can early. And then after a couple of turns, you're just rocking and rolling. You're seeing so many cards, so many reducers. It's just incredible. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for checking in. If something that's super helpful for us, if you are a subscriber, we have a tremendous number of subscribers that have been using the service for a long time. That might be you. And we have proportionally a very small amount of reviews on that product on the website. So as your resident marketing director, I have to tell you how helpful it is for us and then for anybody who's looking to subscribe potentially to just hear from people like you to say like, hey, this isn't a scam. They're real. It's a good deal.
And
you know,
what you experience.
Yeah, how your experience has been. Because, you know, a lot of people that check it out for the first time, obviously it's different than what you're used to. It's not just a pre-order. So there's a little bit of trust that needs to be built there. And for new customers, it's a lot easier if we just have those reviews from people like you to say, yeah, guys, this is cool. It's worth doing. So we'd really appreciate that. And then thanks to everybody for buying the products, for subscribing to the products, the Cosmic Boards, the tokens, the content members. We've got these nice new mics now, these SM7Bs that you can only barely see. We're going to be using those on the podcast and maybe do some live stuff with them as well. So we're set up. We got the backdrop because of all of you. We were able to fund that. Went down to Southwoods and grabbed some plants and some pots.
That's awesome.
It's a good time. Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for being here. We'll be back next week on Monday for Marvel Monday. We'll be playing the next probably 2 scenarios. We'll see how it goes. And we play Marvel every Monday, so hopefully we'll see you there.